Hello.
Pathfinder time.
Oh God.
Oh, here.
I gotta fix the
Yuck! Let me roll for listening.
Are we on? You listen pretty well.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh. Well, hey everybody.
Hey.
Welcome to our show. It is Thursday night or afternoon.
I'm just leaving it on you for a little bit here.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So last week on the Irits and Vagabonds, Waterdeep, Dragon Heist, I can't speak tonight.
What?
We started figuring out how to try to get some of our members out of jail, maybe.
Can you shift his camera to the left a little bit?
Left to the left.
Perfect, right there.
Right there.
All right, now we're set. So,
maybe because we're live and I can't configure.
Lord Howard and Oops got some insight as to where they might want to go if they can both get out. One of them's out.
Okay.
Made a deal with Barnabas Blastwind. Young Bull got something really special.
Well, it's only supposed to be.
Super special.
Super special.
Hey, there we are.
Yeah.
And Will, I'm just saying, if you took Great Weapon Master and you wanted to change it, I don't give a fuck. So just do that if you want to.
I'll consider it.
Because I mean, I don't think you're gonna find a better weapon.
I know.
That thing is fucking sweet.
Pretty awesome.
A legendary plus 3x.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just not heavy.
I mean, I don't even mind. I think there's even like a homebrew like ranged weapon master.
No. Sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah.
Any ranged weapon.
I threw in Thorn Weapon Master. It's from the Critical Role.
Yeah, technically ranged weapon master doesn't work for thrown weapons.
Sharpshooter works for...
Sharpshooter does?
Sharpshooter
Any
works
weapon that,
for
anything that's
ranged weapon.
That's not a spell.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So technically you could throw a weapon and declare sharpshooter.
so take a look at Throne Weapon Master or whatever it is. See which one. No, I'm saying.
Oh,
either.
it is, yeah.
Yeah, whichever one's better. I forget exactly what it does. I don't care if you change it.
Okay. I'll consider it.
Because hey, let's have fun here. So
You missed a wink and a gun at the end of that one.
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, can
Pull
you
it
aim,
in. Pull it in. And we're done.
Hey, can you aim his camera up a little bit? I'll tell you when to stop. Sorry, guys.
Tell us when it's good.
Right there.
Right there, bruh.
Send
Right there, bruh.
All right. Well, we'll actually get into the game.
All of these instances are opening now.
Lawrence is on his way.
Yeah, fucker.
It's really weird. He's always like very punctual.
It's his house, too.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Okay, there you go.
Oh, sorry, it's not his house. You don't know the address or
many
anything.
times, that's why.
You don't want to tell that.
He lives at
Our
32615.
All right, so let's get
fucking
started.
Yeah.
Where did we leave off, fellas?
I'm
Everybody
in
taking
jail
a
for
rest?
10 days.
Yes.
We just got back from seeing the Lady Vajra.
Yep, the Blackstaff.
Blackstaff. We just got a Wand of Secrets, which was pretty nice.
Douche over there. It's late. Got it.
Yeah.
Do we remember what time it is?
It was like 10 o'clock.
It was late at night.
Yeah, because you woke her up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And
I
you
would
would be
say
at your last.
it was
night.
about 10 to 11 o'clock.
Before I went to bed, I would have spent time to reattune to all my magic items again.
Okay.
I've gone and done my last night of patrol at the city.
Okay. It ended uneventfully.
Woohoo!
So that was 10 days. How many days has what's her name been with you guys?
the same amount, I think, because they got the same. I think they
Yeah, I
switched.
She was
it happened
supposed to
the
stay
same
in a
day.
10-day.
Oh,
is that the lady that's hanging out?
It might have
outside
actually
the
been.
tavern?
It might be one day over. I don't know if they started the same day or if her thing started.
I could tell you in a bit if you want to move on to something else right now.
That's fine.
In a bit, you're gonna act it out for us.
All right. Young Bull, what are you doing before bed?
Jacking off to his axe.
Young Bull.
With it.
This is the lotion.
Young Bull will pray to the elders over the course of the night
okay.
and ask them what they want him to do about this weapon that's come into his possession. As much as he likes the idea of having this incredible weapon, he respects his ancestors too much to just ignore what they want.
Okay. So you slip into kind of like a dream state. And it kind of takes you back to the whole. You remember the previous dream you had where you were flying kind of just around the mountain? It kind of takes you there.
I still haven't told you guys about that.
Huh?
I still haven't told them about the mountain.
And
why do I hear the song from Reading Rainbow playing in my head right now?
it's actually
flying.
I
Oh, I know what song you're What was that album?
I don't.
It was like you saw like the infomercial for it like at 2 o'clock in the morning during the 90s.
Imagine that, except it's sung by the Swedish Chef, right?
Yes.
So you kind of you don't hear any words come to you as this happens, but when you awake in the morning, you get a good feeling. Like you kind of prayed to them to give you an answer, and even though nothing was said to you, you feel drawn to this weapon.
Okay. Then Young Bull will take that as a sign and spend the time attuning to it.
Okay. So as you attune to it, after the hour, a voice comes to you. A very low voice. And it says, Young Bull.
Oh, that kind of low.
I have chosen you.
Little Blue?
There is an evil brewing beneath this city. Waterdeep needs a champion to defend the city from evils known and those still unseen.
Okay.
If you agree to accept this role as Waterdeep's champion, I will assist you in your endeavors.
Young Bull can do that.
Carry out your destiny, Young Bull.
Okay, Young Bull. Okay, Little Blue is what he decided to name the axe.
Alright. So that's what it says to you.
Because it's a war axe, so it's like really small compared to what Young Bull's used to using. So.
Alright. So, you attuned to your items. You had to sleep after that, Howard?
Yeah.
Alright.
So day 14 is when Dabble was arrested. I can't find the notes for when that lady showed up.
But we're on day 22,
Mm-hmm.
so a 10-day would be 2 more days.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least 2 more days.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So she's still just walking around looking surly as fuck with a fake mustache on in the bar.
She's still sweeping even though I told her to stop?
Nope.
Good. I told her to stop sweeping. She's our guest, not our fucking worker.
Alright. So you all awake. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna wait until noon when I was supposed to meet with Barnabas.
Okay.
I would probably get up reasonably early,
Head to the forge.
head to the forge, do my pray, chill for an hour, pray, chill for an hour, pray, chill for an hour.
How long are you staying there?
I would stay there for 8 hours because I don't think we had anything planned for today.
Okay. What are you trying to make first?
I think the first thing that I will be making is a breastplate.
You make a breastplate.
Nope, I cannot make a
Favorite
breastplate.
thing about the axe.
It's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's 400 gold.
Yeah. So it would be chainmail then. Chainmail.
Feels if it's
Okay. And
Average
it's the
chainmail.
same thing with the feather designs and the chains. Then I'll make a war axe.
you feel as if it is a standard war axe
Okay.
or a battle axe.
Or a battle axe, yeah. Then I'll make a war hammer. That's what I meant to say. And then a war pick after that.
Regular and regular.
And I don't try to do anything special with these ones, the last 3 weapons, because I've been having issues. Well, no, it's because I've been having issues getting my specific theme to come across.
Gotcha.
So I just make something, just nice.
Okay.
Good quality. Just,
Just a goodbye.
All right. What are you doing, Theron? Getting some sleep?
Well, I won't wake up until probably like noon.
Okay. So I'll hold off for you. Young Bull, what are you doing? Cooking?
Yep, he's
All right.
looking for the day.
All right. So around 10 a.m., but you don't know that because I don't think you can really tell time, can you?
What are you saying? I'm stupid?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I put it as a question. I gave you a chance. Can you tell time?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you tell it to me.
So, what's your passive?
12.
Okay. So would you be sleeping at this time, or would you be up at 10?
I guess probably sleeping. I got nothing else to do.
So, you awake to a ting, ting, ting.
What am I sleeping on?
It's up
On
to
the
you.
floor.
I mean, you have a bed, or you could be sleeping on the floor.
That's what I mean. Like, if it's the bed, like, is it just
I would
like
imagine it's
Probably
probably
more of a cot.
yeah, cot or like a bedroll on the ground, essentially.
Probably a bedroll on the ground.
a pile of hay with piss on it?
I was gonna say it's probably more like a pile of hay with a sheet of.
I'll do my best to just like knock back.
Goblin. Wake up, Goblin.
What do you want?
I need to speak with you.
Okay.
So you look up and you see kind of a portly man in robes, and the guard opens the door, and he takes you out.
The guard took me out?
No, the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Give me a history check.
I don't want a wiener. Can I have my face? 9. Wait. Yes, 9.
You get the feeling you've seen this guy before. You just can't really pinpoint.
Okay.
You also saw him at court, but you just can't really remember who he was. So he takes you to the front and he says, "You'll be accompanying me. I will be taking you to your manor today." The hell was that?
I don't know.
Someone just died upstairs.
And we will discuss what is to happen with you after I talk to Lord Phillips.
So I'm out?
We shall see.
Okay.
So he heads towards, we'll say it's 11 o'clock because he said noon.
Yeah, around
So,
noon.
So this is more 11 o'clock. So
I'm scratching at my bracelet, my ankle bracelet.
So he says, "Please wait in the carriage until I call for you."
Okay.
You mean your anklet being permanently scried upon?
Yes.
So he walks up to the door and he knocks on the living area of the manor.
Okay. I probably would have heard that, I would imagine. So I'd walk out of the den, down the stairs, and open the door.
You see Barnabas.
Barnabas, hello.
Greetings.
Hopefully you have some good news for me.
I do. Is there a better place we can speak?
Yeah, please. Come on in.
Do you have anything to drink?
Of course, yeah. Then I'll walk over to the little mini bar that I have in the den and pour him some.
I'll take some water if you have it.
Yeah. Just a second. And then I'll walk out. I'll be right back. I'll walk downstairs into the tavern area and.
That's all right. I thought you would have some. Yes,
I can get some up here for.
I might swing by before I leave.
Okay.
Just get bath water.
So, the judge has accepted the promissory note for Oops's release from prison.
Wow, that's excellent news.
I will vouch for him as an employee of mine, but if he leaves the manor, the judge says there will be issues outside of his workday. So I've come up with a way to avoid this.
Okay.
I need you to give him this, and you need to explain something to him.
Oh
All
boy.
right. What's he have in his
Hands
hand?
you a hat.
All right, I'll take the hat.
It says, "Please have him use this to appear as a halfling in public so that no one sees who he really is. He seems a little daft, so please make it known the importance of this matter. This will put us both at risk, and if I'm going to help you help me, we need to practice great caution in this.
Help you, help me, help you.
Sounds excellent. I'll make sure that he follows the rules carefully, and we will remain in the house for our house arrest.
I will keep the guards away from checkups. Do what you need to, but like I said before, tread lightly. Do not bring excess attention to yourselves until we can find proof to get you two off completely.
Excellent. Well, thank you. And I mean, I know you said you wanted water, but you can have that bottle of wine there if you like.
I'm okay. Thank you, though. So I have something else that you might want to look into.
Oh.
When we arrived at Growland Villa to question Lady Growland, it appeared that she had packed some of her belongings and left with her 2 children in God Hrabaz. We have started searching for Lady Growland, and I'll let you know if we find any information on her whereabouts. But for now, we have no clues.
And you searched Growlin Manor?
Yes.
Alright. If I hear anything while I am here within my own manor, I'll be sure to pass any information I know along to you.
Thank you. And like I said, I will come by every day at noon to check up on your progress. Let me know if there's any pertinent information that will help both of us.
Just another question. If I happen to be asleep in my own bed around noon, because I feel like lately I'll have a lot of time on my hands and I can catch up on some sleep, and I'm not available at noon. Is there another time you would like to meet up at?
I will send you a message at 11 a.m. every day, and let me know what time will work best for you.
Excellent. All right, well, thank you
But
again.
please try to keep our meetings daily. I'm putting a lot of good faith into you and your party, because it seems like the gods around the city are having a hard time keeping a hold of the evils brewing here.
Well, let it be known from me as not a Lord of Waterdeep, but a Lord of Baldur's Gate at least, that I will uphold this business deal that we have, and you can put your faith in me to work for you.
I appreciate your assistance. So, if you would like to accompany me outside.
Sure, I will join you.
So, he walks outside.
Carry the hat. As I walk down the stairs, I'm going to cast Disguise Self, and I'm going to look like a tavern worker.
Okay.
That would sort of 5 o'clock shadow, hair sort of swept back, greasy looking, maybe like a little shorter and skinnier, if I can get skinnier, and I'll walk out.
So he walks out to the carriage and he opens the door, and Oops is standing there.
Put this on.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. I work for Lord Phyllis.
Do I have all my stuff back?
Yes.
Okay.
As you step out, he hands it to you.
With
And
this?
he
Just
he
put
sits
it
down
on.
and he says, "It's going to take some time for him to be able to use this, but he is free to enter the manor."
Let's go. It does
Okay.
nothing.
What's the hat that's on his head?
No, I'll just walk in.
Like a
Cowboy hat?
yeah, cowboy hat.
It's a cowboy.
Yeehaw!
So he tells you you will have to attune to this item. Your friend here will explain to you what you are to do with it when you leave the manor.
Okay. What does the tune mean?
He will help you with this.
It's a fez.
Good luck to you all, and like I told your friend here, keep things.
He's not my friend. I don't know who he is.
Whatever. No excess violence. Keep a low profile. Do not make yourself heavily known in the city.
Well, I'm really sneaky. I'll be good.
All right. Good luck to you all. And he gets in the coach and he heads out.
Oh shit! Thanks, Mad King Murdoch, for all the bits.
Oh
wow!
wow.
That's
Thanks.
so cool, man.
Not an inside job at all.
That's a lot of bits.
That's like paying to have yourself jerk yourself off.
Send it. Send it, baby.
Hey, brah.
All right.
By the way, I've done that probably like 20 times in this past week. Ever since we talked about it.
Oh, it's excellent.
My
Alright.
coworkers wouldn't get it.
That sucks. All right, so I'll walk him inside,
Okay.
and as I walk up the stairs in front of you, I drop disguise self and the den now.
Whoa, that was cool.
Once we get in the den, I'll shut the door, and so I'll tell you. So the hat, you need to spend an hour just observing the hat and learning what it can do. By then, you should be able to attune to it. Anytime we leave the manor, you put this hat on before we leave. You'll look like a halfling, I believe is what he said.
It'll make me look different?
Yes. So
Well,
that way.
it's a hat of disguise, so you have to choose to look like a halfling. But he picked halfling because even with disguise self, you can only go a
change
foot
yourself.
or
Yeah.
above. So he was just saying a halfling would probably be your best
Yeah.
bet.
Really
So,
short human.
you
Has
can
to
look
be
like.
in the right size category.
And I'll actually walk him into the library and pull out a book of like humanoids of Faerun, and I'll pull up a picture of a halfling and I go, "This is what you're gonna look like."
Ew, that was ugly. I don't want to be that.
Yeah, they're disgusting. Anyway,
But goblins are fine.
but put the hat on, you'll look like him, and that way you can leave the house and you won't get bothered by anybody. Second thing, I got you out of jail.
Did
were-
you? I'll run up and hug you. Or your leg. or that's...
Please don't do that. You owe me your life because of me.
So do I kill myself?
No.
Like, I
No.
don't understand the life.
How does this
Am I a sacrifice?
So if it wasn't for me, you would be dead now.
And I'll run up and hug you again.
Please don't fucking hug me.
Sorry, I'm just really happy that you got me out.
Good. Well,
Am I free?
no, you're indebted to me. This is now a life debt that you owe me because I saved you.
So we're like super friends.
Yes.
Well,
that
I
will
mean,
make this
you did give him a
conversation
hat,
complicated.
which is an article of clothing.
Yes.
I'm a free goblin! I've already been a free goblin.
So this is how it's going to work. I am now your super friend, as you call it.
Okay.
I'm
Your
also
leader.
I'm also your boss. Anything I tell you to do, you need to do it. No
Move to the
questions.
free goblin. He had no boss.
I mean, you can either do this or I can kill you now. I mean,
I'll take the hat.
okay. Take that. You are to listen to nobody else in the house except for me. So if anybody asks you to do anything else that I didn't tell you to do, you do not do it.
That's fine. I don't like most of them anyway.
Okay, good.
That's going to end very Stop that man! Nope, can't do it. Boss didn't tell me to.
So, again, what are you going to do when we leave the house?
I'm gonna put the hat on.
Exactly, and what are you going to look like?
A dragon.
No. Let's try this again. I open up the book. This is a halfling. You will look like this.
Oh.
If you look like anything other than this, you will get arrested and you will get murdered.
I don't like that. All right, fine.
All right. For the time
Alright,
being,
good.
at least. This is just. Hopefully, I can get all of this expunged and we can be free. Well, at least I can be free. You forever work for me.
But I'm already free.
Yes, you're free to work under me.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
So,
Doesn't seem like free.
you're free to do whatever you want as long as I tell you to do it. Does that make sense to you?
I guess.
What I'm rolling.
So I'm rolling a persuasion. It's a 17 plus 7, so 24. I don't know what you're rolling. Maybe an insight or something?
Opposite is it insight?
It's usually inside.
Insight is usually reading intentions, so yeah.
11.
Okay. So you're free to do wherever you want as long as I.
So you get a feeling inside you that you understand that he was the reason that you're alive now, and that even though it sounds kind of funny, you're not super smart, so you're kind of like, well, I guess that makes sense.
Okay. That's fine.
The other thing is too, you will still get reward split. So whatever money we make, you will get a portion of it. You will get your pay, fair pay.
That's good. Not to take.
However, I keep 25%.
You're not in the room.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
And
Lord Phillips.
once we get everything expunged, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want, unless I need something and I need help with something, and then
If I send you a
help me.
raven,
All right.
drop everything.
Okay, that's
I've
Are we
come here
understood?
now.
Yes.
So when we leave the house,
I wear hat.
You
I
wear-
become halfling.
trust me, it fucking sucks.
So,
They're gross. They eat too much. They have hairy feet.
And they're
They-
ugly.
yeah, they're not.
Hobbits
really.
is in their second breakfast.
Oh,
And,
no.
they're
I heard one of them
big-headed baby
threw a ring into a volcano one time.
But yes, that's the end of this, and
Am I still allowed to play with my sword? Because I thought the guy said I couldn't do that.
Wow.
Euphemism.
when I tell you to,
Okay.
you can. In the house, you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to spar with a dummy in the house, I don't fucking care. You can do that.
I mean the
But
bird?
Sure, I
Okay.
don't care. The bird is a dummy. We all know that. But that's where we stand.
Cannon.
Cool. That's
Sounds
it.
good. Then I'll give you another hug.
Please don't hug me.
Okay, sorry. It's just I was just excited not to die.
Yeah, you're not dead. So,
So, Zane, how many coins did you pickpocket off of him in the...
He has no items left on.
I am completely naked.
I've been like grabbing belts and like ties and shoestrings and like everything.
He's been making it to where he takes one step and all of his clothes just...
No, the thing is I've been putting things in his pockets.
Oh no.
Oh, this
That's
is
even worse. That's like
I know, that's
a
probably worse. That's probably worse.
You see, but they're just chip feathers, so like, it all goes full circle.
that bird's a dummy. Here, let me get my money.
What the fuck? Again.
All right, Zane, I'm gonna add it to your thing.
What?
Hat of disguise.
What do you want to unattune to? One of your dice?
I have 3?
Yep.
What do I have 3?
You have the gloves. The gloves are in tune.
Ooh.
Oh no, it is just 2.
Oh wait.
No, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
2. Yeah, the gloves don't need a team up.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, then yeah, I guess it's just that time.
Are you adding it, or you want me to?
Are you already there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add.
Okay.
I'll just refresh whenever you go.
Fuck, I got you.
This is called the hat of half.
I got our death sentences expunged. Well, yours, because they were definitely going to kill you.
Yeah, they were.
Jesus, that's pretty good. I feel accomplished.
You're pretty
And I got it, and I got a Chewbacca now, so.
That's a very small Chewbacca.
It's a very small Chewbacca, but I will take a fucking assassin to do my bidding for me.
Yeah, you're just like, go.
Oops,
Kill,
I need
steal.
you to murder this guy.
All right.
First
so,
on the list, Lady Growling.
Noon.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
And I wake up, I will be heading straight to the Falconmere.
Do you need some wet wipes?
No, I'm good.
Need some dry
All right.
wipes?
You approach the gate.
I'm assuming everything's open. 'Cause
Yep.
It's the middle of the day. I'll walk inside. So I know that Lady Falcon sometimes likes to be outside. So I'll look for her outside.
Give me a
and
perception check.
Go inside. That's a 5.
You don't really see her at first, but you walk around for a while, and she leaves her abode and says, "Oh, Hello, Saren.
Hello, Lady Falcon.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well. It seems about that time. How did things go?
Well, we had one incident on the.
I think you already told her about that.
I probably.
Yeah, you went and saw her the night it happened.
Right. Well, after the one incident, nothing else. It all seemed quiet in the City of the Dead. It seemed very not lively there.
I see. So, did you patrol alone, or?
Well, I had one buddy with me for a while, but he kind of, just wasn't doing his job properly, so.
Roll a deception check.
13.
Wasn't doing his job properly. How long was he with you?
He was with me for 7 days.
I missed 2 of them. I was there for 8.
All right. Well, I don't want anybody to feel as if they wasted their time, so I will give you 100 gold pieces and 70 for your friend.
Okay. All of which you will pocket for yourself.
You also gain 1 renown.
Woo!
And are you part of Emerald? You were just helping?
I was with Force.
Okay. And she says, I have some more work if you are interested.
Sure, go for it. I'm always down to help the Enclave.
So, doppelgangers threaten the balance of power in Waterdeep. Rumor has it a group of them are hiding in the Yawning Portal. Root them out and rid the city of them if you can.
Okay. Did we discuss any plans the night prior? No, nothing. Okay. Then Theron.
We couldn't tell you technically, anyways. Well, I mean, we could.
I mean,
Out of game, he's asking a question,
Yeah, I know,
which I
yeah.
out of game answer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess I will head to the Yawning Portal and give it a look. And if I need backup, I will go get my compatriots.
Pretty good.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate your assistance, and please tell your friend thank you for his assistance.
I will.
Have a good one.
You too. I will head to the Yawning Portal.
Alright.
And this is looking for doppelganger activity.
Yep. Doppelganger.
I have something I want to do
apparently
while I'm at the
infiltrated.
house.
Hold on one sec. Young Bull, do you want to do anything, or are you still cooking?
He's been cooking.
Okay.
So I guess when everybody gets done with their daily tasks, that would be when he was done.
Chip, what are you doing?
I'm still working at the forge.
Okay.
So it'll take me the full 8 hours.
Hoops, what are you doing
Actually,
right
it'll
now?
take me 7.
Probably frolicking around the
In your room?
tavern.
Oh, the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Has
Alright, what did you want to do?
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave the manor, disguise self as like a commoner, essentially. I don't need to go into detail about what I look like, but I'm gonna walk down to the forge and I'm gonna go look for Chip.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. So you enter the
Lord
forge.
Philip sought Chip out.
Chip,
You're not welcome back in the house.
Yeah.
I need to commission something from you.
What would you like commissioned, sir?
Well, and I'll hand you a platinum piece. I need you to make this into a badge.
What type of badge?
I'll show you my house signet ring.
Okay.
I need you to make it look like this.
Are you Lord Phillips right now, or are you just a commoner?
He's disguised.
I'm disguised, but you can see the ring.
Okay.
Essentially, I'm allowing the ring to be a part of it.
Okay.
You can just speak into his hand anyway.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
So this is a signet of House Phillips.
Yes.
I need you to make a badge that looks like this symbol.
Okay.
And
Do you know Lord Howard?
yes, that's where I got this ring from.
Yeah. I know.
Anyways, if you could forge a badge for me out of the platinum piece,
Yes.
I would really greatly appreciate it.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's all I need. It didn't cost me anything for you to do it? Okay. Excellent.
Oh, it'll cost you.
Alright.
Okay.
And then I'll leave.
So I'll do that.
Okay.
So it would have taken me 7 hours to recharge everything, because it would have been the chainmail, break, sword, break, or not sword, battle axe, break, pickaxe, break.
So it'll be the last thing you do.
So it'd be the last thing I
Gotcha.
do.
Okay.
And then I come home. So that'd be 4 o'clock.
Okay. So you use your ability for it?
Yeah, I will use my ability to make
Make a
it.
magical bad.
It's just a regular badge.
Yeah.
Now, what type do you want it? Like a shield badge, or
It
do you
would-
want it?
It
a
would be
circular badge.
It would be sort of circular. It's however you decide
Yeah.
to.
It's
That's
a
like
house
a hand
medallion. with
Yeah,
like
it's like a
sword.
medallion, something that like a clip-on thing. That
Okay.
Yeah.
somebody
So like
can
a
wear.
brooch.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would make it so that it would have a thing in the back so that
That you can pin it on.
so you could pin it with.
Yeah, excellent.
An energy sword going through a parrot. That's
I
A
haven't
sword
decided.
of fire.
I
snapping-
officially haven't decided what my house
Right.
sigil looks like.
Well, I didn't
yet,
know if you wanted
but
it to look like a shield or if you wanted it to look circular.
It's
You just wanted to make sure that the symbol
Artist's
is
choice.
on it.
just
Yeah.
as long as the symbol is there,
Okay.
then it's artist choice.
So I would actually probably make it triangular shaped,
Okay.
like an upside down pyramid, but with smoother edges almost. And I would turn the metal dark. I would darken the metal so it would be like a dark steel look
Yeah.
to that cast.
Cool.
All
I
right.
like it.
But that'll still be I'll still be there till 4. So what time was that you came over? One?
Around that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So I'll say, does anybody need to do anything until about 4 o'clock, other than Theron heading to Yawning Pool? That'd be about the time you'd be finishing up, correct? Okay. All right. So after talking to, I'd say it was about 1 o'clock when you talked to her and left. So another half hour to get to Yawning Portal. So it's about like 1:30.
Okay.
All right. So you enter the Yawning Portal.
I will look around. I've only been here like a couple times before, so
Not super bustling yet, but there are some people eating some food, having a couple early drinks for the day.
I'll go up to the bartender.
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you on this fine evening?
Very well. What can I get for you?
Well, I will take some of your finest wine, and I was wondering if you had some information for me.
So, do you want glass or bottle?
Just a glass.
All right.
Let's see how much that is. The bottle is 10 gold pieces of fine wine. So
So 5 silver.
Okay.
5 silver.
Hey man, I got 70 extra gold pieces out of that job that I can use. So.
So, what sort of information are you looking for, sir?
I heard that there is sign of some like doppelgangers hanging out around this part of town.
So, I can't guarantee that some of the things I've seen would be doppelgangers, but I can tell you that there's a group of people that have been coming in every night, every other night, and something does seem kind of weird about them.
Okay, can you describe them?
They look normal, but if what you're telling me is true, from what I know, doppelgangers can make themselves look like anybody.
Right.
So,
I could be a doppelganger. I
the-
really hope you are.
If they do come in this evening, if you come see me, I will point them out to you. They give me the creeps. So if you're planning on making them leave, I would be very happy to help you find them.
Okay, sure. I'll just hang around them. You know what? I'll just take the whole bottle.
All right, that'll be 9
10.
gold and 5 silver more, sir.
Okay.
All right, so you're hanging out at Yawning Portal.
Yep, I'm hanging at the
and he lets you know that he will let you know if they enter.
Okay.
All right, so it's around 4 o'clock now.
I would come back to the tavern and get something to eat.
Okay.
Sample some of Young Bull's choice cooking.
All right.
And then I would head up to the den and knock.
Come in.
I have this badge for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And I'll take the badge, and then when you remove your hand, there's a gold piece sitting in your hand.
Oh, well, you don't need to give me this, but thank you.
No, it's you commissioned it. Well, I commissioned it for you to make, and you should always pay somebody for their work. So thank you.
I appreciate that.
And I'll inspect it and look at it and admire it.
Slammed it
Good
over.
work. Thank you.
Looks good.
Yeah, very good work. Thank you.
Thanks.
If you see Oops, can you fetch him and send him?
I haven't seen Oops for a couple days.
Well, he's running around the house. He's
Okay.
out of jail now.
He was in jail?
Yeah, he was in jail for some crimes committed, and he's out now like I am out. And,
You were in jail?
well, yes, for a day, a night.
You were in jail or prison?
Jail.
It must have been when I was sleeping.
Stockades.
Stockades. It must have been that day I was sleeping and everybody was upset with me, I guess.
Yeah. Long story short, some things happened. Somebody happened to have died, and it was pinned on Oops and I. Luckily, we proved that it was not murder. It was self-defense. And we are free.
Well, that's good.
Pseudo free.
Actually, I do this free.
Oh. You have made quotes canon.
Yes. Anyways, if you see Oops in the house, please just send him to the den. Thank you.
Okay.
And I get back.
When I was downstairs eating, did I notice Oops running around?
Were you still running around?
No.
What were you doing?
There's a naked halfling sitting at the bar with a hound.
Making sure to let the cowboy hat shine through.
So I'll go up to Oops's room.
What's your passive?
Man, you know what? I
16.
just really hope someone
You
just walks in
fucking
the bar
saw
and
a
just like,
naked
"Man,
halfling."
That's nice. What?
No, I knew there was a naked halfling down there, but I don't
And you
know.
see a lot of the halflings behind the bar just looking really like uncomfortable with it sitting there like that.
Well, I knew there was a naked halfling down there, but I don't know that he's
Right.
disguised as a halfling. So
Not
I look in his
I
room.
said I could change my clothes.
Pull
Said
back.
I needed clothes.
Yeah. Pull back. Come back. Look around the second level. Don't see him. Go down to the thing. See the naked halfling. I woke up. Excuse me, buddy. You might want to put some clothes on in here. We don't have a whole lot of rules, but
I do have clothes on.
no, you're
Does my
don't.
voice change when you
No.
discuss yourself?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
Bird?
What? What the hell are you doing sitting down here naked like that?
I'm naked? Oh, I am. Oh, what's up?
Is that more or less than you already had?
Your hand passes through your clothes, or underneath of your skin to your clothes.
I'm not answering that.
Okay. Well, Phillips is looking for you.
Oh, okay. Then, on it.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
And I'll.
You might want to put a stitch on.
I don't know what that means. No.
I don't know what you just said, but fuck you.
Huh?
Give him what
that-
No, wait. Sorry. What'd you say?
I said
Put a
you should
stitch
put a
on.
stitch on.
As in clothes.
I was like,
I don't know what that is. Is what he said.
I don't take commands from you.
Okay.
And I'll just- I'll start walking.
Do I see a poorly disguised dwarf woman with a mustache?
Give me a perception check.
My passive of 16 does
No, because you're actively looking.
Okay, does my 17 do it?
Yeah, you see her
Alright.
looking surly in the corner.
I get a big glass of ale, 2 big glasses of ale, and I walk over and I sit down. And I hand her a glass. Or I put a glass in front of her and I sit next to her and I drink some.
Excuse me.
Long day at the force today. How was your day?
It'll be better when I get out of here.
How many more days you got?
2 more days.
Yeah. Anything I can do to make your stay any better? I really am sorry that you swept up down here. You didn't need to. I don't know if somebody told you to, but that was fucked up on their part.
It's all good. I'm just gonna bide my time. Ready to rejoin my normal life.
Anything I can help you with?
No, I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, the ale's on me.
Appreciate it.
If you want anything better, ask him at the bar. I'll tell him to put it on my tab.
So, have you heard from Davil or Yagra?
Yabra's actually been over here a couple times. You probably heard a very loud explosion in a bedroom.
Yeah.
She kicked my door in and then jumped out the window. She's weird.
Well, I'm glad you survived, because normally when she attacks people, they don't make it out alive.
Well, we have a mutual understanding about the attacking.
Oh, so she cornholes you. Gotcha.
Oh, well. I mean, I am a bird. I don't have a whole lot going on for me in that regard. But I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work out. She keeps wrecking my shit.
Well, if you happen to see them, either of them,
Yeah.
or hear what's going on with Davil, last I heard he was still in jail. If you could just let me know what's going on.
He's in jail?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know. I mean, you got what, 2 more days, then you go back to your regular life?
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you go, and I'll finish my ale and take my tankard up to the bar and wave to all the little halflings, and then head back upstairs.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are you?
Great. You need anything else?
No, I'm good. And then I'll just flick him a gold piece.
Hey, thanks, boss.
Hey, no problem.
Thanks, bird boss.
Bird boss.
All right, so he heads upstairs.
I'll go
What's
back.
Young Bull doing?
I'll go back to the den.
Young Bull, after finishing his cooking for the day, is going to go visit a bank.
Okay.
Ooh. I forgot I suggested that to him.
Yeah.
All right.
So he sort of just wanders around town until he finds a sign that says bank or something, because he doesn't really know what he's looking for.
give me a
No.
Ooh.
give me a
This will be fun.
Just a
Pringles.
perception check.
I love fantasy baking. It's great.
Fantasy bank.
That is probably the nerdiest thing I've ever heard you say
so
in my
great.
life. I love fantasy
18?
banking.
So you wander around for about an hour, and then you happen to see a bank.
The golden coin.
What does it look like?
I don't know.
Nothing special. Just a standard building that looks like the most of them.
Okay. He'll glance at the sign and then walk inside.
Okay.
The growl and pink water.
Welcome, sir. How may we assist you?
Young Bull told to go to bank.
All right. What can we help you with today?
Mentioned in relation to this, so he'll take his bag of coins and then flip it over the counter.
Christ. No, sir. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesse, come here. Please help me pick these coins up and count them. Yes, sir. And they start picking up all the coins, and he says, well, I would have preferred you just hand me the bag, but give us some time and we will count it up. How would you like this? Would you like to deposit it? Would you like us to just turn it into smaller coins?
Smaller coins?
Less of them.
Why
That are
coins?
worth more.
Ah,
Colorado.
So like 10 of these would equal one of these.
so cow instead of chicken.
Whatever that means.
Yes, convert.
Alright, did you want to store any of it or just take it all?
Young Bull prefer to keep with him.
Alright, so how much did you have?
1,342 silver pieces.
So just go ahead and convert it to
Yeah.
however you want. You're there to kind of tell them what you want.
Okay. And then he will head back.
Alright.
Much later.
Yeah.
So
Even though you can
are you
carry
a
it
member of this
I
bank?
know.
Because we charge a 3% surcharge.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
And then we'll calculate 3%.
No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't-
It's like 30 silver.
Yeah.
No, it's 700.
Normally, if you deposit money to a bank, they'll keep a percentage of it for themselves, and then let you just keep your money there, and they give you like little pieces of paper that say this is worth this much. They'll bring it back to the bank. We'll give you this money back.
13 times 7 would be approximately like
That's how
100
those started.
silver pieces.
And now look where we are.
Yeah,
All our
worthless
value in
paper.
paper. Worthless paper. It went from paper that's worth in exchange for gold, and now it's just
Yeah, the gold standard's gone. Been gone for
Well, technically, that's what a dollar is a dollar's worth of gold.
yeah. That's what,
not anymore.
Well, you can't
The gold
really
standard's
even
gone.
trade it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Young Bull's heading back home.
Our whole system is a lie.
What else do you guys want
Thanks.
to do?
Does just come back upstairs?
Yep.
oh yeah, I'll come back up. And I'll knock on your door.
Come in.
Well, you open it and you see a naked halfling.
Jesus fuck! You have to wear clothes.
Oh.
So make sure when you put the hat on, you have clothes on as well.
And then I'll have clothes.
That's much better. Look,
What
I
are
have
you
something.
wearing?
Ooh.
A white denim suit.
Oh my god!
I was gonna go with the white denim cowboy hat. I was gonna go with the cowboy theme.
With a fucking
yes.
Here's your
A fucking bolo tie. A fucking white suit with a bolo tie. You look like
I'll just say a long wife beater with some long denim like eco shorts.
Jesus.
pants.
Jinko jeans. And a
No.
Yeah, Jinko, whatever.
You see
whatever.
really on
Cool
something
shirt.
that you're gonna get like grow the sideburns, like become Wolverine in that moment.
That would
Like,
be so cool.
No, I'll just wear like normal, whatever I saw in the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had this made for you.
Yeah.
Right now,
That's why you went
it
naked.
doesn't have much weight here in Waterdeep, but if you were in Baldur's Gate, my house is pretty well recognized there. But this is a badge of employment for House Phillips.
Servitude.
You wear this, basically says you work for House Phillips. It's a great honor to have this. It's made out of platinum. Don't sell it, don't lose it. And hopefully within the next several 10-day, it'll carry a little more weight here in Waterdeep. So I just want to present it to you as a new employee and my right-hand man.
Thank you, sir. And I'll kneel down.
Yeah, okay. And I'll set it in your hand.
And at this point, you hear
Thanks, boss.
Yep. Come in.
I'll stick it in my pocket, and then I'll.
Chip.
No, well, I guess I'm still the same.
Hey.
You can wear it if you want.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't wear it around right now, but later when things are a little more calm, you can wear it.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey guys.
Hey,
So, the lady that we're boarding,
yeah.
she wanted to know anything about Davil, and she said he was in jail.
Davil's in jail. I thought you knew this.
Yeah,
This
well,
happened a few days
Yeah,
ago.
no, I remember him going to jail, but you guys have been where he was.
Yeah, we spoke to him.
So she was just asking questions. I don't know if you want to share information with her or not. I'm not
Probably.
being your middleman for this. I'm just
That's
giving
fine.
you information.
I think the less she knows, the better right now.
Yeah,
She's
she's
the
only
better
got,
for Davil.
she's only got 2 more days with us.
That's fine. We'll
So-
find her if we need to.
Yeah. You can
I-
ask her. She's wearing a really shitty mustache.
Yeah, I've seen her downstairs. I think we have a little more pressing matters that we need to attend to, though.
All right, what do we got
in the
going
day.
on?
Well, we have a lead on where the stone may be, and
We're still after the stone.
yes,
Okay.
Well, there's obviously you know that the Zentarum have split in the city.
Yes.
I've been hearing the name Manchun's been thrown around.
Manchun. I don't think I've heard. I have not heard that name. But you have been more involved in certain things than I have.
Yes, I have. Anyways, so where the fuck were my notes for this?
And while you're doing that, I'm trimming myself.
Since we're on the topic of Davil and the topic of the stone, we need to head to a place called Mist Shore. It's
Mist
here in the
Shore.
city.
Hmm.
It's an old harbor, I think. It's a slum, essentially.
Okay.
We need to find the lieutenants of Manchun and take care of them.
Great rock band name.
Yes.
Lieutenants of Manchun.
Dude, that is a hell. I saw them open for Pantera one weekend. It was awesome.
We're all almost dead.
Pantera or Lieutenant?
So the Mist Shore may be a good place for us to get more leads on the shit that's been happening in the city.
Okay.
It's related to the fireball, related to the Growlins,
That was-
Lady Growlin specifically. She's fled.
Okay.
Lord Growland is dead.
Holy
I
shit.
suspect that she had something to do with the death of her husband.
Wow.
So it's pretty important that we find a man named Argorn Fuoko, I think is his name.
That's a mouthful.
Yes.
Huh?
And yeah, we need to, I think, possibly gather the party and head down to
Okay.
the resort. And
That
figure
sounds
out
like a
what's
plan.
going on. So, Oops, could you see
Why?
if you can...
Why does he look like that?
So it's part of the agreement. Technically, him and I are on house arrest.
Okay.
Just so you know, this is just a way for him to leave the house without being spotted.
I understand that. I was just wondering. I mean, he was downstairs naked.
He didn't know better,
Oh, well.
but now he does.
Yeah.
So,
When you look away, I'll snap my pants away.
God.
Right now, what you got?
Oops, if you can go find Theron, find Dornan, and find Young Bull for me, and gather them up, let them know that we need to head to the Mist Shore, and
You
go
want
investigate.
everybody to meet in here?
That's fine.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll go send them up,
All right.
and I will head up to Dornan's room.
All right.
And then I guess I'll head down to get everyone else.
Come in.
Hey, we're having a house meeting
Gotcha. What time?
now
Oh.
in the den.
All right. Meet you down there.
All right, bro. Deuces.
Bye.
You been practicing with that bolo?
I don't need practice.
Yeah. Right. As long as they're 12, you're fine. Let's roll.
Fuck them up.
Hell yeah. And then I'll head down to the kitchen.
Are we meeting? You said we're
In
meeting
the den. In the den. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you head down to the kitchen, you see Young Bull actually walking back.
Ah, Young Bull. Hey. How you doing?
How's it going?
Good. We're having a house meeting in the den right now.
Okay.
All right. Everybody's going.
Young Bull coming.
All right. See ya. And I'll walk and look in the bar and see if I can find Theron, who's not there.
Give me a perception check.
8.
That looks like a two.
It is a 2.
You look around for a while and you're pretty sure he's not there.
I'll go down to the basement, see if he's checking his brewing supplies.
You do not find him down there either.
Well, then I'll head to the den because he's not here.
All right.
I look for
Everybody
Theron.
but Theron is in the den currently.
I don't know where Theron is.
Well, I don't want to leave without him.
I
'cause It
understand.
would be a great help to have him there. So,
Yeah.
Oops, can you stand guard in disguise outside and wait for Theron?
Yes, boss.
All right.
And I'll get outside.
And then we'll just pass the time until Theron shows up.
All right.
Do you have any threes?
I'm sitting on my pony, by the way.
And what?
Threes.
Threes?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking
We're
about?
playing Go
Purple.
Fish. Do you want to play Go Fish?
I don't play with
You look down and you see cards dealt out to you.
Go fish.
What do I have in my hand?
4 threes. Every number but 3.
No, I don't, and I put all the cards down.
Okay.
I don't play this shit.
Well, I mean, we gotta do something to pass the time.
More for Young Bull.
Just like curl him up and then Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
I'll play childish. Young Bull have so much more now.
All right, so an hour goes by.
Yeah, boy, how you like that
No
axe?
Theron. 2 hours
It's
go
nice.
by. No Theron. 3 hours. No Theron.
What time would it be?
Would probably like evening time now.
I would say
'Cause it's-
probably about 8 o'clock.
Okay. I don't know when they are going to get
At this time at the bar, but just giving you guys an opportunity. I don't know if between 5 and 8, would you have just given up on him?
No, I want to wait for him.
So 8 o'clock rolls around. Durnan kind of says, Hey buddy. I think the people you're looking for just walked in.
I'll look over. What do
You
I
see the one woman walking at in the front of them? I'm pretty sure she's the one that leads them.
Okay.
So good luck.
I will go autumn.
Says
Have
if you can get them out of here, I'll give you your money back for the wine.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Having my slick back brown hair, my dark black eyes, my then like weird floor or like fallen leaf patterns of reds and yellows.
Your cock out.
That's good.
Has the twig and berries showing?
I don't know what.
So
all
you
it
see
means to
2
you.
men, and you see the one female.
I will go up to them.
There he is. There he is.
Hey!
Appreciate it.
Your character died.
That's my dude right there. What's up, man?
I love that shirt.
Hey, bro.
Send it.
Send.
So
You should have an emote for
as you
I
start
know,
to
we
walk
should
up,
make one.
the 2 men
That'd be-
stand
that'd
up
be a
and
first
kind of make
tier.
a wall between
Yeah.
the 2 of you.
Hello, fine gentlemen and gentlewoman.
She looks at you and says, I know why you're here.
Oh, you do now.
You.
Okay, and
We're
why
on
is
the den
that?
waiting for him.
You aren't
He's
a
at the,
fan of us being here.
one portal.
Well,
And when I say here, I don't mean the bar.
that would be correct.
So, what do we do about this?
Well, there's more than just myself that don't want you to be here. You've kind of caught the ire of the nobles of the city.
I see.
And they seem to have means of getting rid of various people. So I'm kind of just being a mitigator, making sure that that doesn't have to happen. So pretty simple. I just need for you and all of your friends of your kind to leave Waterdeep.
So, speaking of you, if we tell you no, what will happen here?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. It'll be out of my hands by then.
Wasn't
And I mean, if you want to play with your lives like that, that's up to you.
Well, how would they find out if there's nobody to go back and tell them?
I mean, are you going to kill me in this room full of people?
No. But how are you sure you can get back to wherever you came from safely?
If there's one thing he's
Oh.
good at, it's running away.
I can get back safely. How about we do this? I will pay you and each of your friends 10 gold pieces. This will be your start of a new life, let's say. 10 gold is easy enough to make your way down to the shithole known as Baldur's Gate and start a new life.
You motherless motherfucker.
Give me a persuasion check.
I hope it's low.
You have advantage on it because you're a noble.
No, you don't.
Okay,
26.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Good job, buddy.
Not pretty instrumental.
I just wanted them to throw him in.
Well, we are getting a bit tired of this place. Same old shitty bar every night. Make it 20 gold apiece and we'll leave.
How many of you are there?
Myself and the two men standing in front of me.
Sure, that's fine. I can do that. I can arrange that.
Do you have the money on you now?
Of course.
You have exactly 70 gold pieces.
Here is the 60 that was part of Chip's deal of helping me. And
I knew it. I knew it.
And by the way, if you guys do decide to go to Baldur's Gate, I hear that there's a noble that's not in the city right now.
And if you want to see him,
Well,
come to our bar.
please let your people know that they will have no more trouble from us.
I will. Thank
Have
you
a
very
good
much.
one.
You too.
And they'll walk out.
And then I will go to the bartender, whoever that may be.
Dornan.
And he slides you 10 gold pieces.
Thank you very much.
You're Dornan.
No, thank you. So, how did you get him out of here?
Well, I just kind of told him leave or die.
Yeah,
You know?
sometimes that's necessary, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
pretty
well,
simple tactic, if I do say so myself.
Here's another bottle in the house.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
What up, dude?
Have a good one, sir.
You too.
Watch, this is gonna turn around and bite us.
I know,
Because
they could.
they're going to show up at your place and take all the money.
Well, they don't. He didn't name what noble it was, and
They'll figure it out.
All right. So, what are you doing now?
I will go back to Trollskull.
All right. So, it's around 8 o'clock. You guys are still waiting.
Mhm.
How long have I been out there?
Are you taking a carriage or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so 5 silver.
Is it 3 hours?
So at about 8:30, you kind of hear a carriage come up to the front and stop. And oops, you see Theron step out.
I'm sleeping on the horse.
And this is just a halfling.
Yeah. I assume it's
Halfling and a cowboy hat.
Excuse me, Mr. Halfling? Why are you sleeping on my compatriot's horse? Hello? Hello?
What?
Hi.
Where the
Good
fuck
morning.
you been?
Okay, I mean, I don't know if you were talking like that.
We were waiting on you. Get the hell
Who
inside.
are you?
I'm Oops. God damn it. Get the fuck inside.
That a weird little halfling.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, it's Oops's voice. So.
Yeah.
Even still, it's gotta be very
You.
confusing.
yeah.
I'll get down off the horse and grab his hand and start dragging him
The
inside.
hand feels very weird. Like it has like claws and really dry and just.
This is a new sensation for me. I don't know how my body feels about this right now.
Yeah, no, he has a hat disguise.
And I won't say anything after that. I'll just start dragging you to the den.
We'll go inside. And I assume I see everyone.
You're finally here.
Young Bull has won like
yeah, I
4
was
games of
actually
Go Fish at this
going
point.
to get you a gift of sorts, and I hand you the bottle of fine wine.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mainly
because I just
Oops, you mind pouring us a glass for everybody?
Yep.
Pour one for yourself too.
On it. And then, is the den where the tavern is?
No,
It's
it's upstairs,
above.
second
It's
floor.
upstairs.
Okay, then I'll run downstairs. And
We have glasses up here.
Oh, okay, but-
Yeah, there's a mini bar in the den.
I'm sure you won't, but just don't forget to go talk to Jareth about that.
Yeah, I just figured it was late at night.
Yeah, that's fine.
So-
I just I don't want to forget to.
So
Yeah, I'll make sure that gets done.
That, by the way, is really, really like there's fucking nothing for that mission, hardly, like information wise. It literally just says try to find them, make an intimidation or persuasion check, and then if you hit the DC, they leave. Like
really, that's it.
yeah, it's fucking dumb. So I was just
Easy
like,
renown.
okay, and you get 2 for it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
That's
It's the
weird.
fourth. It's the fourth mission.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So
Like
the
you
fourth
think
mission
they
on all
would
of
get consecutively harder? You went from like doing a 10-day span of like long shifts at night to like a couple hours of work at the yawning portal with 1 fucking stat roll.
Yeah.
The first one was go kill scarecrows.
Yeah, like
So
I think it was
random.
just some dumb
A certain
killer.
bird person got a
Some of them are hard.
shirk in the ass.
Some are
for
hard,
it.
but that one being like the second
And they
from
all
the last,
attacked me,
it's
remember,
really
'cause
silly.
they were
It's like they got through
scarecrows,
the other ones,
and
then-
I am a giant.
Whatever, this is
Yeah.
fine. All right. Yeah, I was kind of frustrated with that. I was just like, there's literally nothing. But whatever.
Hey, sweet.
Well,
Too easy.
That's why you homebrew it and change it up.
So
It's just-
So you didn't have
we
to
have
give them
enough
gold.
side missions
I-
going
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
At this point-
Let's get through some shit.
Yeah.
So
So
you
they're
didn't have
actually
to
just
pay
like dragons in disguise.
them to leave.
yeah.
Whatever.
So I gathered everybody here tonight, actually, because I have some new information on where the stone may be and what the fuck is going on in the city. Everybody's aware of the fireball that went off in the alleyway here days ago.
Yes,
everybody's-
Phillips, we haven't forgotten.
Hey, you don't talk to him like that.
Yumbo will talk how he wishes.
That's your one.
It's fine, Oops. It's fine.
Okay.
He's a friend.
I'll bring back a glass for you and me, and then I'll go. You're gonna throw it over there.
Can you fetch everybody else's up, please?
Okay. I'll bring yours.
Does young
Let's try to keep it civil. We all work together. We're all friends here.
No.
So, I've gotten word. I've gotten word that some of Manchun's lieutenants are actually down in Mishore, and I think going down there to investigate that tonight, trying to find out what they know about the stone, where it may be, and possibly what Manchun needed it for, and how Lady Growland is involved with all of this. Some of you may not know, Lord Growland is dead,
Lord Gremlin has passed?
murdered most likely.
Murdered?
Yeah, Lady Growland is fled the city.
He was such a good man to me. Helped me in the time of need.
I don't know if I have it, but who is this mansion you speak of?
So Manchun is now the de facto leader of the Black Network. I'm not sure how long ago the Zentarum have split, but that group has been at war with Xanathar and his men for some days now, and we've seen a little bit of that a little while ago anyways, but
Is he the person who has taken over for?
Dabble?
Yeah.
No. He's working against Dabble now. As I said, the Zentarum has split. We now have the Zentarum and we have the Black Network. The Black Network are clearly worse than the Zentarum, and they are doing a lot of bad for this city, causing a lot of problems. So we need to take care of it. Some of his lieutenants may be located down in Midshore, and I think if we go down there, find them, get what information they have, we can get closer to finding out where the stone's at and why everybody's been looking for it. Maybe get a little information into the death of Lord Growland too. If you guys are in, I really could use your help, and I think we can all benefit from this as well.
You got my sword, sir.
Excellent.
I'll help out, no problem.
Good. I know you're in. You too?
Yes, of course.
You look down at me, and I'm wearing like your garments, just my size.
I didn't. Appreciation.
Or no, I'm goblin now, but I'm wearing your clothes with your sigil, like right here.
Well, let's go.
All right. Oops, can you fetch a carriage?
Oops, have carriage.
With a red stripe.
We need a bigger one for all of us.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
okay.
Um,
I'll go get one.
and then I'll actually,
Do.
I'm gonna give you 5 gold pieces.
I will put them in my pocket, and then I'll go, and then change into a halfling, and then walk downstairs.
So just so the 4 of you are
So
aware,
it's a head disguise that looks like a cowboy hat.
technically him and I are on house arrest. The hat allows him to leave the house, but please keep that between us. with us leaving the house.
Should we have
By the way,
another
I
name
just
that
have
we
to
call them by to
Um,
keep from suspicion?
Little halfling man.
Once I get outside, I'll do my best to.
we'll call him Goops.
Goops?
What about boops?
Hoots?
Cowboy man.
And you can just call me Howard. Most people don't know me by Howard anyway. So.
Okay.
Alright, so you walk out and you're able to look at him.
Okay.
Oops was always an aggressive goblin. He's an even more aggressive halfling.
You're not lying. He was sitting in the bar earlier with his dick out.
Well, I mean, that's okay. It's just his attitude is the...
I've noticed a slight change, but whatever.
Alright, you guys head
As
out.
we're walking
Jail
there,
will change a man.
as we walk down. So, Theron, did you have any more trouble at the City of the Dead?
Oh, no.
Okay,
Everything went fine.
good. I'm glad. I'm glad you were able to get that mission accomplished.
Yeah, it's all fine.
All right.
Got paid and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, so you guys get in the carriage?
Yeah, disguise self before I leave the house. Black robes, hood on, and
We're two little halfling.
Miss Shore.
It's your.
Alright, that'll be 5 silver.
I'll hand him the 5 gold.
And then we all come downstairs and get in the cab and go.
Alright, and he takes you to Miss Shore.
All right.
So, as you approach, you're approaching from this end. So Miss Shore. Yeah, I'll let you do
Hey,
that.
map cam.
How's it look good. So Miss Shore is a riotous assemblage of ramshackle homes made of wood from old ships and inhabited by impoverished Waterdeepians. Several buildings were reduced to ash by the fire last year. Although some were rebuilt, others were ruined beyond repair and are now used as roofless dens by homeless children and rats. So that's kind of what you approach.
Too bad.
Do you know what type of building we're looking for?
We just need to start searching the area and see if we can find any shadier than usual looking people. Obviously, this place is probably going to be a hovel for shady people, but
So,
I think you know what we're looking for.
Conquer or...
I think more eyes are better spread out.
I agree. I just don't want to wander too far from each other.
How about we go wander for about maybe 10 minutes, see what we can find, meet back up.
Yeah, just try not to let it be known that we're looking for specific people. Just yeah.
So just to give you guys a heads up, when you left your place in here, it's snowing pretty heavily right now.
Okay.
I have my jacket
So
on.
if anybody for whatever reason didn't put their clothes on, you would have known to do so.
Okay.
Other than Young Wolf.
Oh yeah, 'cause you don't need it.
I'm gonna
Young Bull knows that other people know.
So, seeing as though we're gonna go look,
warm, young bull.
has the snow really started to accumulate on the ground?
Remember, it is canon and it's prehensile.
I'm gonna try to stealth. I'm gonna take some of the
Cut in
snow
the young bull like a
and
tauntaun.
put it to my mouth to hide my breath as it's going out, so that you can't tell when I'm nearby.
Okay. So give me a stealth check.
Cure wounds him so he doesn't die.
A 23,
He uses it to
You
lift
feel
Phillips
as if
up
you're pretty
into him
stealthy.
and holds him there tightly.
and I will. So looking at this, I'm trying to see where the actual roads are. So is that a road in front of me?
More
So
like an alley. it looks
the
like?
only places that are water, I didn't draw some of them, but you see where that long bridge is? That area there, no, that one. The area under that is water, and it extends out. You see where like the boats are over there.
Yeah.
But all it, like this is a beached boat basically.
Okay.
Like so, this is all solid ground.
Is that area inside that little where those 4 houses are? Is that you have to go inside of there? Does that look like a little entrance
They
area?
look like
Where you
could
have
be a
the
gate.
black lines kind of marked off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a door
Okay.
over there. So you see like these two buildings here.
Mm-hmm.
Now this area, I think right there,
Mm-hmm.
that is water.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll make my way to try to get to.
Hold on, let me do something real quick. I had to draw this in a hurry last week, so this is all.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to figure out what that was.
Water.
Oh no, it's not, because that's a fucking door. I don't even know my map. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was under the impression this was water and like everything
Yeah.
was water.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
already did kind of water.
Right. I already knew what that was. I was just trying to figure out what that inside area
I know,
was.
but I want to just do this real quick.
That's the way I get some laser pointers.
I know. Off topic. Do you want another shelfer down here?
Sure.
I have basically a shelf just like that, black, at home. Just chilling.
Hey, can somebody like wet a napkin for me?
Yeah, we can start storing stuff on there if you want.
Yeah, because that's why I bought that one.
Yeah, because either
There's
way,
some
I
right
would
there.
probably throw it away. So I figure you might use it if you want.
Yep.
Just
Okay.
a little bit.
I gotta talk to you at the stream too about my computer.
Okay.
No, I have different colors over here.
I thought I brought some
There's some down here.
It's
wedding
fine.
race ones too over.
Yeah, I shouldn't need it.
Or no, they might be in my case at home.
So yeah, everything with the little squiggly, that's the water area. Everything else is solid ground.
Okay.
Thanks. That should be enough to. Yeah, that's fine.
And the dots are rubble, right?
Yeah, that's. Remember how I said there was like fire
Right.
so those are all the things that were kind of like beyond repair. Motherfucker.
Mark, what's this bird brought to us by?
This break is brought to us by Black Dragons sitting on boxes. BlackDragonsSittingOnBoxes.com.
.org. Slash.
Or .edu.
.edu.
All right.
.us. .mdd.
So
Maybe don't know.
For Black Dragons sitting on boxes awareness.
Beware of black dragons.
Beware of the black dragons sitting on boxes.
that's the sound there.
Or shutthefuckup.bill.edu.
That's everybody.
Or our sister site, Shut the Fuck Up Mark, at...
No, that one doesn't exist.
No,
Yeah,
right.
sorry.
The more you donate, the less Bill can speak, personally.
All right.
Yes. The more bits we get, the more I am
The more likely I am to
restricted
kill you.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
from- I will be limited to only but so many dick jokes per episode.
All right. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna move.
Somebody's talking about how
in
skinny you are,
between. Yeah, keep
DM.
going. Yep.
Who?
No, other way. Yep.
Metal Mike SG.
And I'm gonna slide right between.
Hey,
these two
thanks,
buildings.
bro.
Yep.
Right there.
Oh, I know who that is. What's up, man?
And you have the movement for that, definitely.
From where I'm right there. Do I see anything?
From there.
He's next to a door, and it's like a
Thanks, Mad King Murdoch, for
Oh man,
300 more bits.
that's 300 more times you can't talk, Bill.
No,
Weird.
that's not how
That's
that
not
works.
how
It's 300 less words you're allowed to say.
So
It's a percentage.
Steve the one. Hello.
hello.
What's up,
Just
Thank you all for watching
Shout
us.
outs for people that are tuning in. So thank you.
So it's getting kind of late now. So
Yeah.
It's past our bedtime.
you're not seeing a ton of people walking around, obviously, because it's freezing. There's a blizzard outside. So not really a lot of lights because any torches that are there, the blizzard has blown them out.
Oh shit, it's a blizzard?
Yeah, he said it's heavy snowfall.
So you don't really see anything right now. Give me a perception check.
12.
You see some random children, or you hear some children kind of just like laughing here and there.
Oh God, he's gonna kill them.
Make a wisdom
You feel bloodthirsty.
They sound like that ripe 8 to 12-year-old range.
Thor's back?
The
What
children's
direct-
laughter is
what
casting
direction?
compel duel.
What direction? You hear them. It's coming
Making
from
use of magic.
The
the
BBGE
right,
of this campaign
like around the
is a
corner to the
7-year-old.
right. It's very faint,
Okay.
so you can kind of tell it's a little farther away. But other than like the wind, like some laughing and giggling is kind of the only thing you do hear.
Hella creepy.
Just because they make a million shitty kid-based horror movies doesn't mean kids laughing is always creepy.
I'm gonna just peek
Hey, you know what?
I'm gonna peek around that corner. See what I see.
Scariest fucking thing is hearing
here-
kids' laughter at night in your house when you're the only one home and you don't have any fucking kids.
Ghosts aren't real, Bill.
I don't know. I've had some experiences.
I was going to say.
Just because you get tortured.
Just because you've taken hallucinogens
I've laughed at
doesn't
this
make ghosts real.
We didn't talk about that.
That's just huffing paint. That's not a real drug.
Oh, is that why I had to
Like the chick on My Strange Addiction with the air dusters.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm walking on sunshine.
I actually knew a guy that was doing that while he was driving and drove into the pole right at the end of
Jesus
the
Oh,
road.
good for him.
I like how we always just like
Veer off and start talking about random shit.
Just like the guy driving the car. Boom. Full circle.
He veered off too.
You look around and
60.
give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Last thing that went through his head was the straw out of that fucking can.
I made it when I had to go.
So passives for everybody else.
10.
16.
14. 12.
13.
14.
So
Do I notice?
catches your eye that there's a wagon at the edge of town, and the horses are just real. Like obviously the storm's going on, they're uncomfortable,
Right.
so they're stomping, and this wagon's just kind of it doesn't necessarily tell you anything, but
there's a wagon there.
You
with
notice
horses
that these
aren't
horses are-
being
yeah.
put away. Like
yeah,
that means that there's somebody's like sitting stalled over there.
maybe.
Is there anybody in the wagon? On the wagon?
You see, you
I
don't see
pointed out to you guys. Hey,
the
there's-
driver
There's a wagon
on top of the
there.
wagon.
The horses seem like they're agitated.
Well, you also got the feeling they're agitated because of the blizzard.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You
I
just,
mean,
it
it's-
kind of caught your eye, just
Yeah.
because it's like, why the hell is this carriage just like sitting
Yeah.
out here? You think they would have tried to park it to give the horses
Right.
some cover?
You said that this is like out of.
Yeah, it's right on the edge of town,
Okay.
or the edge of this area, which is basically like close to you guys. Like I'll say somewhere over here.
Got it, okay.
No, I didn't.
I
have
have a
one.
10 for my perception.
You can't really see anything. It's getting dark, and
You guys
it is
wanna-
dark, and it's snowing.
Do you guys want to go look at the carriage real quick?
Yeah, that might be a
Do you
good
want to
start.
send Goops over to look at it first?
Well, we can all go over.
Okay, we'll walk over.
If I didn't see anything yet, I'm gonna hit back. Just report that.
Okay.
I found it.
Where at in the city is... Oh, I see it. Never mind. Never mind. There.
Wow, that map
It will.
zooms in so well.
Well,
I know.
All the ones that I was finding awful.
as I couldn't find anything.
I kind of don't want to go door to door, but I feel like, that wagon may be...
What are we looking for?
Well, we're looking for
The lieutenant.
people that may be Zents here that aren't actually Zents.
Well, they're part of the faction. They're just part of a split.
They're a splinter faction
Yeah.
that have gone rogue
Wow, I didn't even draw that.
from...
Well, then we want to.
I didn't see anything
Uh-oh.
when I went to go scout ahead,
Not big.
but
Largest
I,
feature of the
I
entire
don't know if it was the wind or not. But
That's
I
why.
heard,
Now it makes sense.
Voices.
Oh, that's a dock.
Yeah, so it is water here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one thing we could try to do is
It's a beautiful
try to walk
craftsmanship.
together to see if we can either hear voices
Fuck you, Bill.
or see
No, I'm saying
um,
that's a difficult cut.
if any lights are
Fuck
on,
you, Corey.
which would
You skinny
notify us
son of
that
a
some
bitch.
people are-
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. We'll follow your lead then. This is... The sneaking around stuff is kind of your realm.
is water.
Is any of that water frozen?
It is all frozen.
Yeah, I'm sure definitely like the pools of water and the shallow parts are probably frozen.
Let's go for it. Let's walk on it.
Oh god, slip and fall.
I was like, what is that line? And I was like, it can't be water because
Yeah,
there's
it
a
is
door
true.
there. And then I just looked and I'm like, oh, I forgot to draw the dock. No, it makes sense.
So after I reported back to them, did you guys see anything while I had stepped away?
There's a
No,
horse
we
and
all stood
carriage.
here.
Yeah.
with
We
that
literally didn't do anything.
Yeah, we're just
There's a
waiting on
horse
you to
and
come
carriage
back
over
since
there.
we're scouting
We
ahead.
didn't
So.
want you to get lost in the snowstorm. God, it's fucking cold.
And it's
It is
sitting
very
boat
fucking
side.
cold right now.
I'm used to.
And the
Maybe,
driver's still, but you said the
There's no driver there.
Oh, there's no driver.
You don't see a
there's-
driver on the carriage.
Oh, I thought there was.
Where's it at exactly?
It's probably about 20 feet from you guys this
Okay.
way.
Oh, well then I'll go up to the carriage.
Okay.
Can anybody?
And I
anybody?
will take out a dagger and really quickly I will free the horses.
Oh.
So as you go to cut it, a head sticks out and goes, "Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?"
Oh, I was asking if someone was on, or I guess
Nobody's
maybe
on
it's-
it.
It's
Nobody's
cold.
on
I'm
it.
sitting inside the wagon waiting for my
Driver.
no, not driver.
Passenger.
Yeah, my
Associate.
passenger.
Oh,
It's cold. I'm sitting in here.
so sorry. I mean, these horses, they just.
I know. I
Well, they
didn't
didn't
think
be
I was
in
going to be
the-
waiting this long, but
Do you
Well,
have-
how much did your passenger pay you to wait out here for?
he paid me double. He paid a gold.
Well, how about you make him find a new carriage and I'll give you 5 gold.
Hey, hang on. I'm gonna walk over.
Okay.
Before you go, who did you bring here?
Looking at the 5 gold. Are you with this man here?
Yeah, he's an associate of mine.
Well,
Actually, more of a colleague, but that's
I love that he has to make that distinction.
yeah.
the man he didn't tell me his full name.
I feel
but,
Well, a colleague is better than an associate.
Well, he's
Nobles and
I've
nobles.
learned that he's a noble, so I gotta give him that distinction.
he asked for me to call him Mr. Fuoco.
Oh, excellent. Do you know where he went?
No, unfortunately, sir, the blizzard I couldn't really see, but he paid me extra to wait for him. He said he wouldn't be long, so.
Do we see any
Um,
footprints on the ground leading from the cart?
You can give me survival at disadvantage.
If I see him looking, can I try to help him?
I'm actually gonna roll this and say no because it's snowing. Any footprints that would have been made from this have been covered.
Okay.
But I was gonna ask, have you been to this area before?
Yes, I mean it's an unfortunate part of town, but most people have to pass by it.
Do you know where most people hang out down here?
There's no hanging out really.
I
So
mean, like
this
a
is-
bar or somewhere people can keep warm.
there's no bar. This is all just impoverished homes.
Okay.
My people call these the slums.
Yes, so do we. All right. Well, unless you have any other questions, I'm going to get out of here. I need to get my horses stabled.
Yes, please take care of them.
Thank you for the money, sir.
Stay
if
warm.
Do you have any
happen to
blankets
find
for them?
him, tell him I said, "Fuck off, sir." Mr. Furco.
Mr. Walker.
And he heads up.
So when he leaves, I lean into the 5 of you and tell you, that's the man we're looking for.
Yes.
Okay.
Could
Sounds
you-
good enough to me?
Could you disguise yourself to look like the driver and see if you can find him?
Oh, good idea. And I cast disguise self again, and I look like the driver.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start wandering in to.
All right. So move your character wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
I want to take a break. 7:40.
Yeah, actually, we're going to take a 10-minute break. It's about that time.
Yeah.
So give us about 10 minutes, and we will be back to finish up the
Yeah.
session.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody,
Yep.
for tuning
Thanks,
in.
you guys.
Thanks.
Stick around.
We'll be right
for
back.
all the bits.
Yeah,
And Metal Mike for the
thanks.
follow. Thank you.
So good.
And yeah.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey!
Welcome back!
Yeah, we're back.
So we will just start right back up.
Yeah, where
So
we were.
everybody left off searching the city for a key person
Yep.
that might have some information about the Stone of Galore.
We don't know what this guy looks like.
We have no
We
idea.
just have a name.
But they know he's here.
I know you went to disguise, but I'm gonna stealth behind you.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a performance check for this. Where is my performance right there? Oh, that's really good.
Nice.
An 11. So I'm gonna try to mimic this guy, the driver's voice, since I'm disguised as him, and I'm gonna start shouting for a Mr. Fuoco.
If it's for the point of yelling, roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because
It's a blizzard anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's better. So yeah, 11.
You're yelling out currently, and
Mr. Fuoco! Mr. Fuoco! And I'm gonna start walking through the alleyway. Like,
all right, which way you headed?
I guess that way. Yeah,
Okay.
around that way.
Actually, while you were there, go back.
Sturch.
A couple of bigger children come out and ask you for money.
They'll notice your new tattoo.
There's a 16
Show it
hit.
out. Show it out.
A 16? Yeah, definitely does.
A snowball hits you right in the face.
Oh yeah.
How
And
much
then
damage do I
you
take?
look over, and there's little kids running around on the ice, and they're like, you don't take any damage.
Okay.
And then they
All right.
just kind of scurry away.
Does Dornan see red?
Kill
So
them.
give me a stealth check at disadvantage, so normal. Well, actually, yeah, advantage. I mean, I figure it's probably easy to stealth if the fucking storm's so bad.
Yeah, it's probably lightly obscured here.
18.
Okay, you feel like you're pretty stealthy.
Actually, that's a good question. Since it is blizzarding, is it lightly obscured or would it be like heavily obscured?
It's heavily obscured.
Oh, then it like everybody gets the blinded thing, I believe.
I'm not gonna go that far.
Okay.
It's blizzarding, but I'm gonna say any perception checks based on probably hearing or sight, because it's
Windy.
blizzards are loud and windy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna just be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Did I see him get hit?
I mean, yeah, where he's at. Give me what's your passive?
16.
Dornan's gonna kill these
Um,
fucking
I mean, because my whole point was to follow him.
If you were following him, yeah, you would have saw he got hit. So we can.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want me to?
I can. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
What is a child's initiative bonus?
0 probably.
I don't know.
Maybe smaller
I've
because
had
it's not
kids
vulgar and old.
because-
Yeah, true.
I have kids. They're pretty dexterous.
And then after they do that, they kind of scurry up to the edge there, and they're like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
Looking for my client. Have you seen him?
What's his name?
Mr. Fuoco. Sir Fuoco.
Yeah, we know that guy.
Have you seen him? Do you know where he's at? Can you point me in his direction, please?
What do you got on you?
Well, come here, and I can give you something.
Okay. 3 little kids kind of hop up and they come up to you and they're like, "What are you guys doing? Are you adventuring?"
No, I'm his driver. The horses are getting really cold.
That's boring.
Yeah, I know. So here, a silver piece for each of you.
Oh wow.
Can you point me in the direction of Mr. Fuoco?
Yeah, we'll show you where it's at. Follow us. And then they kind of lead you. Is it just the two of you?
I'll follow.
I was gonna say I'd be.
Yeah.
I would have followed.
If they start moving,
I'm still going stealthily behind you. I don't want them to know that.
Yeah, once they.
So they're gonna lead you to like here.
So lightly obscured areas such as dim light, patchy fog, or moderate foliage creatures have disadvantage on perception checks that rely on sight. Heavily obscured, you're essentially blinded.
I'm gonna say hearing too, just because I feel like wind and stuff from blizzards. So
Cool.
It's gonna be pretty high too.
Are you making yourself known?
Are you following them too, or?
Young Bull would have been just walking, I guess. Yeah.
Here's a question for Young Bull. Since he's accustomed to this sort of environment, like with snow and stuff, would he have disadvantage on sight and hearing, or?
My feature says that I'm not inhibited by snowy climate like other people are. How
Okay.
that is interpreted is
Yeah,
up to
okay.
them.
I just figured I would ask.
I would say that you don't have anything like giving you an extra benefit to eyesight, so it's more along the lines of just if normally you guys, if you didn't have cold weather gear, you would be rolling like con checks to see if like you start to get debilitating like cold,
Right.
Whereas he wouldn't because
okay.
he's just used to the weather.
Cool.
So where do you guys want to be?
Yeah, I'd just probably take up the rear.
Youngbull doesn't feel like he needs the hide right now, so.
I'm sure I've got like snow starting to build up on my metal arm.
I would
that
go
is-
to my winter form.
Okay.
Blanket.
And then they're gonna say, "Oh, he lives right there. What do you need him for?"
Well, like I said, I'm his driver, and
That's what it says.
the horses are getting cold.
Okay,
So-
well, thanks for the money. See
Yeah.
you later.
Just be careful who you throw snowballs at.
Okay. And then they just run off.
As they run,
Oh,
I'm gonna throw a
Jesus.
snowball at one of them.
Give me an
That's like
attack
super
roll.
bad.
And then I'm going to throw a firebolt at the other.
Is there a rock in it?
Suffering new
I'm
penalties.
going to throw a dagger at the third.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I figured I'd ask. I was,
We're gonna start playing
I
Iron
wondered
Man.
the same
They
thing.
make a joke like
Yeah,
that.
you
You
have
have
to.
to.
That's it. Just
And he falls over and starts crying.
Well, you hit him in the
And then
ear.
his friends pick him up and they just hop back down and start playing around the ice. So they pointed it out and said that that's where.
all right.
I'll slowly start heating up.
I'll
the
look
ice.
back at you. Go around the house. Oops. Join him and make sure there is. We have all the escape routes covered.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to my stuff to run back.
Which house is it? It's this big one.
Right in the middle, right there.
This one right here, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna disguise the.
Uh-oh.
Is it with the kids?
No, it's just a word they used that I'm going to tell you guys after this situation that is freaking hilarious. Holy shit.
Is it moist?
I'm gonna
Moist.
I'm gonna redisguise myself as like a light skinned halfling with like lighter white colored clothes.
Okay.
To try and
18
Lightning
and stuff.
with the last
You feel as if you're pretty stealthy. Where are you headed?
To the back, to where the back of the house is.
If you're still thinking
Oh, like where the little wood walkway is?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Dorning got advantage, right? On stealth?
He's
Yeah,
got
but
a cloak
I got
for
a
that.
cloak.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, then I got a 19 for stealth to follow Jordan. That's what I'm following, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Follow him, yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. So, okay. Y'all need to paint your minis.
It is big.
Never.
Just a big
I
one.
waited months to get a mini. I will wait months to paint my mini.
Yeah, yours is painted.
It's always in midnight.
Mine's
It's always in
dated.
his black.
I need to.
Yeah, you got lucky, Zane. Oh, sure, I'll buy this pre-painted one. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
All right.
Painted.
So what do you want to do?
I don't
Character's too
have.
cool to be painted.
Sorry, I'm not ready. In case somebody comes to try to.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna look at so the other three, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
I will approach the doorway next to Lord Phillips.
I will be behind those two, and I will start ritually casting
Where do you want to be?
Youngbull's gonna hang back here.
Okay.
outside.
detect magic.
Where at? Where?
I'll be right behind them, and I'm going to start ritually casting detect magic out of my eye.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
I'm
takes
having my
10
sorry, I'm
minutes.
ready. In case somebody comes.
Okay.
If I see him do
So
that,
you're
I'm
knocking?
ready my rapier.
I'm gonna look and just ask. Everybody ready?
I actually
You see Youngbull's
I'll
thumb
stealth.
around the corner.
I'll stealth. I'll like get up closer to the wall. That way he can't necessarily see me when he.
All right.
10.
Okay. Feels if
Yeah.
You think you're pretty
going in
stealthy.
here with the intent to
Not to kill.
Okay,
I need
that's
information.
what I wanted to make sure. So
We
I'm
need
not going to go in here with weapons.
No.
Okay.
what's your passive?
16.
16.
All right.
You hear some mumbling, and then you hear somebody start to. You just hear mumbling because of the noises around you.
Does it have? Can I? Through the storm, can I pick up any of the inflection of the mumble? Like it seemed like more shouting or.
How are you trying to listen?
I'll probably put my ear against the door to see.
Okay. Give me a perception check. I'll say because you're kind of trying to pay attention to it, you can roll it.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Plus.
You hear something along the lines of, "Mother, it'll be better this way. All your pain, it'll be gone soon." What are you doing?
Are we ready? Are you?
Well,
They're
you
in
don't
the
know what
back.
they're
We
doing,
don't know
so
what
what do
they're
you want to
doing.
do?
Oh, all right. I'm gonna start knocking.
Let's go.
Mr. Fuoco, and I'm gonna try to imitate the driver's voice again. You want me to roll another performance check?
Yeah. Do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good for disadvantage.
There's a 17 and a 19,
Okay.
so
Okay.
22.
You hear a voice cry out and say, "I'm almost finished. Please just wait by the carriage."
Sir, it's cold. Can I
Oh,
come
no,
in?
no. Just wait by the
I'm gonna
carriage.
try
I'll
to
be
open
out
the
soon.
door. I'm gonna try to open the door.
It's locked.
Obviously the 3 of you see it's locked.
Is there a window to this establishment? Your goblin's on the other side.
I know.
Windows, but there are covers over the window.
I have
Unfortunate.
I have a foot. We could kick this door in.
Do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop disguise and go
Dropped it.
and then cast it again, but look like my
Viral.
not Vyroon. Actually, yeah, I can look like Vyroon. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You mean an attack roll?
instead of using my foot, I'm going to reach into my bag of holding and pull out my
Dick slinger.
my dick slinger. Yes.
Oh, what happened to Iron Manning it if you said it goes?
My war hammer.
So, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
23.
Damn.
So the wood on this door is pretty messed up. So roll like a crit.
Okay.
Oh
'Cause
shit.
this thing is like
6.
so you hit with the hammer and the hammer goes through the door, but the door doesn't come off. So
I reach
you
in.
just like the Shining the door.
Yeah.
I mean, I can reach in and do it
Yeah.
as you put the
Here's
wood. So
Chippy!
I'll unlock it.
Does this go off as my ears against the door that I hear? This?
Yes.
The
you
breach.
heard it.
The breach. you reach in and just
FBI,
It's time to get ready.
We have you surrounded.
So I have my
everybody roll initiative.
All right.
Let's just do it.
SWAT team. Boom.
Ooh, that's not bad. I'll take that.
Oh. She just had to say that.
Hey, that's pretty okay.
I blame you that time.
No, not the dice. This entire campaign.
I know, my luck
But
with the dice has
Justin.
been bad.
So the
But
only
the
reason-
moment he says, "Oh, that's a good roll," I'm like, okay, well maybe I have a shot.
Nope. Just don't
The
let
only
that
reason-
trend continue where you all, when we're in combat, you always miss.
well, that's what
20
told
to
you your
25.
plus 3 acts.
Yeah.
20 to 25.
You're on your own.
Maybe
20 to
that's
25.
Going once, going
Oh.
twice.
24.
That's pretty
30.
damn good.
Damn right it is. This has been a different situation if I had my other card.
15 to 19.
16.
15.
All right.
Where are you at? No. Hold on. You rolled a 21. Oh, 21.
I can never roll.
10, 14.
10.
Know where he's at.
I've missed you, oops.
Shut the fuck up.
www.shutthefuckupbill.com.
And then
The more you tip, the ooh, we should do it.
3.
So if you
3?
tip on our channel, that's 5 minutes that Bill can't talk. That's
Actually, no. The more bits we get, the more money we get to getting the domain for shutthefuckupbill.com.
It also adds an extra strip of duct tape to his mouth every time.
Oops. You're up.
Watch
I'm
your
gonna,
wife just start donating bits like crazy.
You told me to get my
Can this
rope out,
go
right?
to the house?
So I'm gonna
Can this follow?
ready my rope in a way that like a lasso or anything to kind of like as anybody comes out. I'm
Okay.
gonna grab it.
Dornan.
Did
I'm
you throw
gonna try
that
to pick up
snowball
mine.
of sneak
Okay,
dice?
go ahead.
Um, 10.
10. It doesn't seem to quite get it.
What?
Is that a dex?
Yeah, I'm an adult. What the
Check.
fuck I want, Bill?
I think is that a dex check?
It's Dex plus
Seemed like
proficiency
it.
plus 8
What?
for Thieves' Tools.
Can I chip this in
It's his proficiency bonus plus dex.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your
Stealth.
advantage, yeah.
from the stealth check?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says Dex plus his proficiency on top of the roll.
It
Yeah.
should say on your cheat.
You can add it. You have to add it.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, you added that.
No, I didn't.
Click.
No, they actually added it in.
And I'll slowly open it to see what I see inside.
Alright. So when you open the door, you see a man and a sick old woman in a bed, and he's taking a pillow, and he's attempting.
Angel of Death in this shit?
He's like right here.
I'm gonna throw my bowl at him.
No, you already used your
As
action.
soon as I heard him
okay.
talking, I was like, he's
Um,
probably smothering her. Isn't
Yeah.
Give him the
I'll have to
thing.
do it on my next turn.
Is this our guy?
Theron.
If it was me, I could pick a lock.
Do I have anything to do for a bonus action?
Fast hands.
No, so I'm gonna hold my action to
Yeah, there you go.
take the drift globe and chuck it in there and cast daylight.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. When the door is open, that is when I will do it. That is
Breach, flashbang!
So is it an action to reach in through the hole and unlock the door? Or is it part of my
Would that be a
interact with-
free action interaction with an object?
Yeah.
I'll say it's a free action.
Okay, so I'll unlock it and then open the door.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk in. What do I see in this room?
You see some kind of ramshackle furniture,
Okay. And
and then another door.
I'm gonna walk over to that door and I'm gonna use my action to open that one.
It is locked.
All right. And then I'm gonna move out of the way and say, breach.
So Theron, you used your action to throw the.
Yep.
Okay.
The door got open.
Damn it.
I can't really just say no.
Yeah. Big ass fucking table. All right. So daylight in there, bright as shit.
Yep.
I'm kind of like, oh shit, fuck.
No, I think it's bright as day.
Darkest night.
Black as night.
Black as night.
Yeah.
Oh, he was scared.
So you see him, and then you see the woman kind of start to like wiggle a little bit, and then just. And he looks up and goes, "Who are you?" And then you can answer. Chip.
I was told to breach, so I will enter that door and smack the next one. Breach!
A nat
Nice. Do I have advantage on the door?
You actually get a roll on this table.
The door hits
You hit the
that.
door and it goes,
Bumble!
you pull a top.
Oh my god, you
Jay.
go. I'm so excited.
If it's a fucking one, Superco.
Wide open, provoke attack of opportunity from closest melee opponent if possible.
Does
so
the
nothing
door
happens.
swing back?
The door just opens.
It's a mimic.
All right, y'all done?
I will move back.
Splinter in the eye. Splinter in the eye.
I'll step away from the door.
It's just like, oh.
There you go.
And that was right in front of
Young
Phillips,
Bull!
too.
Yeah.
Young Bull.
Young bull
Lord
come
Phillips saw you
barreling
whiff that
through,
door.
and you'll pull out his new axe and swing at the door.
All right.
I've got this.
That's cocked. I mean, it would have been high either way, but okay. So +9 is 17.
Yep, that'll hit.
I think it's +9. Let me double check that.
If
+8,
I did anyway.
so 16 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
D8.
only a +8?
If I'm swinging one-handed, yes. 7 plus 6 is 13, and then so 13 slashing, 6 radiant. If the radiant matters at all.
Blast through the door.
FBI, open up!
Blast the door down. All right, top of the round. Oops.
I'm gonna run in.
Remember, ask for forgiveness, not for permission.
Attempt to, I guess, tie up. Would it be a grapple?
Yeah,
With
we'll
the-
attempt to grapple.
Yeah, I'll take the grapple.
Good luck.
The
So is that a
proper
strength on me?
Good luck.
Yeah.
And then what is it for me?
That's
Either an
acrobatics.
acrobatics or athletics.
12.
Uh-oh.
Does a 5.
Nope.
He's like, get off me. All right, is that it?
Yeah, I guess.
Dorian.
We're here with the driver. We were hired to come and get you, but
Oh my god.
Driver.
so.
What a dysfunctional group.
But it seems as though you.
Do you have like a negative advantage one?
You're getting an inspiration.
Kool-Aid man.
Hey, we're just here to get you, buddy. You ready? We're coming.
Billy, with her final breaths, all she said was, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!"
That's fucking great.
But it seems you were busy.
She must be the blue cloak. All right.
I'm going to attempt to
Diffuse
throw the,
that situation.
Bolus at him.
Yeah,
Does that grapple him?
it will.
Nice.
It's a net basically.
It's
Yeah.
actually it's restrained.
a net with
Oh,
larger
that's pretty
range.
good.
Did you add that one I told you to add?
I haven't, but it didn't add it as a weapon. It just did it as equipment. So
Oh, that's
would it
weird.
just add what my attack roll will be?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a firm weapon, so you'd use dex.
13.
That will miss.
Ooh.
Yeah, 13.
The driver sent us to get you.
Let me put something there for him.
Yeah. I'm,
Well, actually, let's use that red one. That's over there.
it's okay, guys.
Leave it in the hands
Right
of
here.
Kevin. I'll
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm inside
So-
there, right next to him.
All not in front of the door.
Yeah, because he can see over me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most likely.
It's too late. I'll say it's too late to check this in. I already know what the
That's good.
Pretty good.
response of it is.
Not going.
Wait, what?
No, I was gonna check it in and try to re-roll, but I already know what the for the hit.
Okay, you can use it if you want to.
Might as well. I got it.
Well, how many bolas did you have? 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it wouldn't matter. Well, it's at advantage, so yeah.
23.
That'll hit.
And
Roll
it does
damage.
It does a D4. Yep, my D4. Well, 4.
Alright.
And he is restrained.
Okay. Alright, y'all done?
That worked way better than your stupid rope idea.
I'll yell. I got him. He's in here, tied up.
Alright. Theron.
I'll go in there.
Move the drift globe and that.
I'll grab the drift globe off of the ground and just be like, well, alright. Just like,
Oh, wait, that's Howard.
There goes my daylight spell for the day.
I just wish it was sunlight so it could really screw over some drow.
Or a
That'd be
vampire.
dope. Yeah, we're
Um,
vampire.
And then
Did you see the video?
I guess I will ask him to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
He has
Please, sir.
he has
Give me a
advantage
wisdom
on
save.
this saving throw.
22.
Yeah, that'll pass.
Yeah, he rolled really high on both.
That's good because he'll fail mine.
And that'll be it.
All right. Howard.
I'm gonna walk in to the room. I'm gonna look down at him and I'm gonna say, Mr. Fuoco, your reckoning has come. And I'm gonna pull out from my component pouch a snake tongue, and I'm gonna rub some sweet oil on it.
Sweet oil.
Sweet,
Sweet oil.
sweet oil.
Nothing like that sweet
And,
oil on that tongue.
You have some information I need, and you're going to tell it to me. Give me a wisdom save
Okay.
and fail it.
Please.
Please.
9.
That is a fail. So he has been suggested to tell me the information that I need.
Okay.
If he knows what that is.
Yeah. Tell me where the stone is, and tell me where Manchun's lieutenants are located.
Are we out of combat now?
We'll find out.
It
Technically-
is his turn.
We found behind divination wizard to work with 4 villains. What he wrote, man.
Watch it. Watch. There will be 2 Fuocos in town.
You know, that's my brother. That's my brother.
You just happen to find the one that's a psychopath killing his mother.
I was my mother's angel of death.
Let's see. Sorry, I just gotta figure something out.
Is figuring out something Break is brought to us by what? That Godzilla plushie that you got?
Yeah.
Loot
Loot Crate.
extra.
Thank you for not sponsoring us, Loot Crate.
And extra gum for getting that extra.
Can I get
in your
a
mouth.
monster sponsor so I can get free rehabs?
I
love your drink.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
He looks up at you and says,
You know, I'll take one too.
"What is that, gum? I'll take
Whatever,
gum."
I don't care.
Thanks.
I guess this break is brought to us by
My extra.
Extra.
Do you want some extra?
That's a different
Thanks.
extra.
I have some Dentine Ice.
Brought to you by Dentine Ice. Dentine Ice, found at your local retailer.
Now we lost both sponsors.
No,
He looks
it's
at
called
you.
competing.
And says, "Before I came here, I gave the stone to a female friend of mine named Rowan Evanwood." Wait, no, that's not his name.
Rowan Evanwood.
He says her name is Amath Sursant. She lives in an old tower in the castle ward called Yellow Spire.
A math?
Amath Sursant.
No, I don't have that.
As far as in the castle ward, old tower called Yellow Spire. And as far as Manchun, he makes a point to move rapidly, and I do not know his location or his generals. Other than the one you're looking at now.
Are we out of initiative?
No.
That was his turn.
Oh.
Or that was his.
And then I will.
For that turn.
And then
It's
after he
just-
gives me
it's
that
his turn.
information, so he said that he is a general.
Yes.
I can't say anything.
No,
it's his turn.
it's his
Fuck.
turn.
Yeah.
So he's going to look up at the three of you, and
4.
There's 4
There's
of
4
them.
of
right
them in the
there.
room.
I'm in between
He's-
Doran
yeah.
and him.
Geist. We all know him as Geist.
I don't give a fuck.
He is restrained, right?
Yes.
What restrained him? I thought the bullet missed.
No, he
hit
rolled
him.
advantage
He hit
with
him
it.
with
Oh, nice.
This break brought to us by Chewing Like Cows. Chewing Like Cows.
No.
Hopefully everybody on the stream can hear you all chewing.
This is so tasty. Extra gum.
I love gum.
Hashtag not sponsored.
But we
Makes you
wish we
breathe
were.
out that fire like Godzilla.
I know. I can't wait for Godzilla. It's gonna be so dope.
That end fight is gonna be good between him and Godzilla. But as big as it is, man,
Oh my god!
it towers him.
It's Godzilla!
That's racist.
We almost freed the city!
Uh-oh.
And we lost all those views we just got.
Yep.
Fireball! Fireball!
So, Lord Phillips gonna coup d'etat this motherfucker, right?
Well, if it was my turn, I would have said something, and I'm not gonna.
My turn might be up next, so if he does anything to me. There's no idea what this is. He's like, nothing happens.
How many hit points do the 4 people in the room have?
Oh
31.
35.
shit! 31.
20 something.
Hold on, 31.
You have 26.
Oh,
How many?
35.
I know these are.
26.
How many do you have?
I was
31.
doing 2 after he said it.
Theron, you fall asleep.
Oh, that's what I
figured as
thought.
much.
That's what I thought. Okay.
That's.
Alright.
Oh wait, no, I don't. Magic can't put me to sleep because I'm an elf.
Oh!
So I don't know what I don't know what happened with that.
If
like-
it would affect me, it shouldn't move on.
Why?
I don't think that's how the spell works.
I mean, if you can't be put to sleep, I would assume it would go to the next person. It doesn't invalidate.
Oh,
the
that's right,
spell.
because it uses a pool.
Right.
Yeah.
It gets distributed between creatures with the
Evenly.
lowest hit points. You have the lowest hit points, but it doesn't affect you, so
Right.
it goes to the next
Right.
person.
So who had 31?
Well, it technically spends on him regardless.
I have 31.
It doesn't
I
take
would
effect.
disagree.
I have 31.
If he
but I'm
can't be
also
put
an
to
elf.
sleep and the points don't go towards him.
It just says they aren't affected by the spell, so then it would just go to the next person.
Yeah, I would say that.
So the next person to be able to hit, how much you have?
So who had 31?
I have 31.
Lord,
And
35.
you? So it was you two?
well, I'm an elf as well, so I can be put to sleep.
So
So those two are the only options, anyways.
so you had 31?
Mhm.
Alright, so you get put to sleep.
Okay.
So Howard just kind of falls asleep.
He collapses boomlessly to the ground.
That is the worst person for him to collapse right now.
Chip.
I'm gonna come around and try to slink past Young Bolt.
So I'm unconscious and prone, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, alright.
What do I
10,
see?
15, 20. You see
Lord
a
Phillips.
very packed room filled with lots of
Yeah.
people.
Lord Phillips.
Well, you see Lord Phillips on the ground, and then you see your party, and then a guy that's tied up by the ankles in the corner.
Being that I don't know what's going on in here, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on Lord Phillips,
Okay.
figuring that he might have just died. And all that does is stabilize him.
Which I'm already stable anyway.
But I have to touch you to do it.
Yeah, but you touched him, and then nothing happened from it.
Right. But I touched him. Would that wake him up?
No.
Okay.
But it's still your turn,
So then I will shake him awake.
and he wakes up.
And then I will move back behind Theron. Because I had to step into Theron's space to do it.
Alright, so he's going to...
So I'm awake now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, does he have legendary actions?
He's just going to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
They're strained guys?
Yeah,
at
it doesn't
disadvantage?
prevent you from making opportunity attacks.
Yeah, it's at
And
disadvantage.
he's restrained by the ankles. That'll miss. Alright.
By the way, what does he have where's the condition rings?
Oh yeah, I forgot him.
Weird.
Young Bull.
What do you mean by condition rings?
They're rings that say like
I
blind.
bought them and I keep forgetting to bring
Yeah.
them.
Oh, because they got brought up in the chat. I'm like, I don't know what these are. I'm not responding.
Jumbo would like to restrain him, but the room's kind of crowded, so I guess
Restrain him
he'll
more? Or
like
extend hands?
literally prevent him from doing anything
Mhm.
anymore. But
So
Tie him up.
So grapple restrain.
Yeah, but
there's also too many people in the room, so
Young
Jumbo's
Bull
just going
literally
to
can't
skip.
even get into the room.
Alright. Oops.
Okay.
I guess I'll raid an attack if he comes at me or something.
Be like, what did you do to boss? and I will swing my rapier at him.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah. Kill that motherfucker.
He's restrained, so you have advantage.
Yeah, you
Do
have
I?
advantage.
Yep.
He's prone too, so.
That too.
Still the same. 21.
Yep.
And sleep dice.
11, 17, and I'll use my Fury of the Small to add, so 22
Okay.
magical / piercing.
Alright. Dornan.
How's it looking?
Bloody.
Bonus action, I'll dodge
Okay.
for whatever I can.
Dodge.
You can dodge as a bonus action.
Is that
Yeah.
because Goblin?
No, it's a
No,
rogue.
it's a rogue.
Oh,
They can
it's
dash as a-
disengage
oh.
or hide. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Oh.
Never mind. Then bonus action.
I was like, dodge? That's what kind of subclass?
Sorry, I
That's
saw
cool.
it on one of my action choices, and I was like, I don't think that's right.
A dodge bonus action is pretty good, actually.
Non-lethally
Well, goblins can do that.
unarmed strike.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Goblins can
Disengage
disengage
and
and
dash.
hide.
Or disengage and hide. One of them.
And the rogue can dash.
There aren't a lot of ways you have
16.
bonus action dodges.
That'll hit.
Monks.
You play
Like monks, and that's basically it.
Use that.
8.
Okay.
Bonus action. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
As a key point. 24
That'll hit.
for 5.
Okay.
And the second one still non-lethally. For dirty 20.
Yep.
Another 5.
Alright. You punch him, and he just goes, "Ah!"
Good old fist.
Alright. He's out.
I'll say, as I came in here, I saw he murdered his mother.
Who's standing
is his
on
mom
the
dead?
bed? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her stop moving as he was smothering her.
Okay.
I will go up and look at her.
Well, can I assume that he's the one that cast the spell?
You would have seen him do verbal components of it.
Just making sure. I want to make sure that it was him and not someone that was like
In the
outside on the dock who just.
Oh, I thought you were like, it wasn't my teammate. I'm gonna go and tend to Lord Phillips and help him stand up.
Thank you, Oops. Stand up.
Yes, boss.
I'm gonna.
Disguise himself as a cane.
I'm actually gonna
This
back
is
out of the
dynamic.
room.
I know, it's gonna be great.
Okay.
Towards me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna say, I'd like to inspect the woman. I'd like
Bet you would.
I'd like to inspect the woman.
Well, you need to stay in the room.
Well, I need you guys to move the fuck out of there so I can look at her.
I'll leave out and keep a lookout.
She looks pretty deceased to me.
Okay.
I need to do something. This is going to be a little disgusting. I'm going to take out my dagger and I'm going to start cutting his head off.
Okay.
Dude. Okay. I'm outside.
But then that I hadn't seen where
Yeah, so I'm going to cut the head off his body.
Didn't you do non-lethal damage?
Okay.
Oh, you non-lethally?
Yeah, I was like, whoa!
Oh, yeah.
You'll go
It's too late now.
You sure you want to do that?
Yes. And then I'll
I thought
stab
you were
him in
going
the
to
throat.
talk to him more, but okay.
No, I stab him in the throat and basically just give him the death. And then
Give him the death. All right.
I'm giving you the death now.
and as I'm doing it, I'm speaking in deep speech.
Oh,
I'm saying a prayer in deep speech.
giving his soul over to Yog-Sothoth.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take his head, and once I get it off the body, I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, but before
Or actually, well, I'll take a blanket off the bed and wrap it, and then.
So you
Before he chucks it
pull
into
him
his
out.
bag of
blanket
holding,
off the
I'll cast prestidigitation on it to make sure that it's nice and chill for the
Okay.
next hour.
So it doesn't rot.
And what are you doing with the body? Leaving it?
I will start poking holes in it, put seeds, and start
Youngle-
making flowers out of
Youngle
it.
picks it up and tosses it into the water.
Oh, that's
There is no water.
Oh, like it slides across the
Okay, Youngle goes out there,
drips out of the deck.
realizes that it's ice,
cut a hole in it, and then
Please
stuff
say you
it
still
through.
do it.
Just like-
There's just a body.
No,
with
just
no
super
head.
heavily, just slam it down. Like
He pulls out
fucking
little
sack
blue
of potatoes.
and tosses it into the water,
A what?
and shattering the ice. And then he tosses the body in.
And then recalls.
Yep.
That's one per day.
He
All
gets
right.
3 throws a day.
So I'll walk outside to Chip, do your inspecting or whatever the fuck you wanted to do, but we need to go.
Alright, I go inside and I look at the old lady. I'm gonna make a medicine check.
You said a castle ward, you said?
16?
When the lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead. But can I tell why she died? Was it just old age or was she sick?
Suffocation?
How did she die? Suffocation.
Well,
Can you get the
But why was he
blood
killing her?
I don't know.
Oh,
Slut
okay.
the blood all over the
That's
room.
different, but I
Was
don't know
it-
that he killed her.
You can tell with your medicine
Don't
check
worry,
that she was
I'll
pretty
deal with
sickly.
it.
Yeah. Alright. Any
Any
valuables in this room underneath the old lady?
You can give me a
God, the young
perception
ones are so
check to see if you
disrespectful.
notice anything.
Perception?
Yeah.
That's 24.
You look around the house, and this is a pretty
Yeah.
shitty area. You don't seem to find anything of wealth,
Okay.
interest.
So do we want to burn this place down before we leave?
Yes.
Alright.
I mean, it wouldn't let you
Fucking
do the
took
other
my
houses.
idea.
Yeah.
Already have like looking for a torch either in the house or just take one out of my bag.
Is there an oil
Would've been nice
lantern
to buy
in this
it.
house?
so badly. We're in the slums.
Is
They
there an
literally
oil
got
lantern?
burned down
Alright, so
a
where are you
portion
all at?
of the city.
I'm looking for an oil lantern inside the house to see if there's like a lantern
Yeah,
that's lit
that's
with
just
oil
going
in
to
it.
draw
You
more
can find
attention
one.
to this.
It's not lit, but you find one with oil.
Alright, I light it and then smash it on
But
the
where
floor.
is everybody?
I'm out of the
I'm
We're all
going
walking out.
outside before
Yeah.
he
What
fucking
you're
does.
leaving that body in there?
No,
No,
I
I-
will smash the fucking.
He threw his axe up the ice and then threw the body in.
Okay, so this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you all at?
I'm walking out back towards
This way?
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
Well,
back
I need it. Are you all leaving this way?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going back out the way I came.
Who's leading the pack?
I will.
Okay.
I'm following Lord Phillips.
I'm going to stand over the
You know
woman's
what?
body and
If
smash
Doran
it.
is going out the back door, I'll go out with him.
And I was going to go out the back door as well. After I smash the lantern on the
I
old
mean,
lady's
pieces
body.
of shit go out the back door all
Yeah,
the time.
of course. Of course.
Wait.
Wait, that's how you were born, right?
Oh.
Damn.
No, I think that happens. out of
And
the-
Chip, where are you going? Back door?
Yeah, I'm going to go out the back door after I smash
You are
the...
greeted by a large group of city guard.
All right.
Oh, that's good.
So
There's probably not a whole lot of guard here. It's a slum. No
I
one
know, but
I guess we'll wait.
It turns
Yeah.
out
he's
they.
asking us for a reason.
It turns out they just happen to especially care at this point in time.
I know.
What is going
I'm
on?
going to
don't
grab
know.
some more snow.
What? We haven't walked outside yet?
no.
I'm going to grab some more snow.
Okay.
To stuff.
So as you go to step out, I need 9 of those.
Woohoo! 1,
All
2,
around
3,
here.
4, 5, and then there's more of them.
I wish I was a level higher.
Sorry, you're locking the
Fireball?
cameras.
I got
Like
this.
this
Two
around?
problems with one spell.
More like towards
so the
this
great
way.
thing is I took,
So the first one would be like right here.
oh,
So
what
it's
is it?
like
The
1 and 2,
elemental adept for
Yeah.
fire,
and then just
so
out throughout
all
here.
my 1s or 2s on fire damage.
Yep.
So
Is that 8 right there?
holy
And
shit!
that's 9.
Yep.
It's,
That-
it's
that's
a
what-
good
The blue one.
That's all 9 right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
The blue one's the boss.
And so I went to stealth as I came out of there. So
Where's your
nobody
fireball
sees
spell
me.
now?
It's
A level away.
level away. Yep. We
Same
just
way
said
it's
that.
been
So-
for several sessions.
As you walk out the door,
Uh-huh. Would I see them before I walk out?
This is why you let the barbarian go first.
so as you're stepping out, they were waiting for you.
Okay. Who are they?
So they're gonna 1 and 2 are gonna make attacks against you.
Who are they?
Who are they?
Yeah.
Who or
What
what
are
are they?
What do they look like?
They look like humans.
What are they dressed like?
Naked
Like
halflings.
leather wearing humans.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Yosemite Sam says that long moving device is pretty clutch.
That was a
I made
Zane
that.
original.
I made that.
That was pretty fucking dope.
They're for sale on my Etsy.
Oh my god! You made this?
Yeah, I made that.
That is pretty fucking cool.
I
Though.
thought you just bought it.
Yeah, I thought it was just a like a
No, I made
craft
that.
thing.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a dowel rod with a popsicle stick, and then I wrapped it in cork tape,
Nice.
and then painted it black to make it look cooler.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Are we re-rolling initiative at this point?
4, 5, 6. 6 damage.
Okay.
Yes,
Um,
please. I
that'll
would
hit.
like not having 3 initiative.
For 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Does
Dale wants to know
a
how much
19
for
hit.
one, and
Yes.
What's the bulk price?
4 damage.
Okay.
What's the bulk price?
And another 19
Okay.
for 4 damage.
Okay.
Let's see.
Everybody roll
An
initiative.
effort, it'd be $175.
FYI, I look bloody.
Is this wait?
It's not a 3.
New initiative?
4!
Yes.
We are getting initiative? Okay.
Check that out.
I hate you.
Boom! Nat 20, baby! Fuck yeah!
And that's it.
Mine rolled first, bitch. No. Mine's first.
20 to 25.
25.
23.
23.
21.
So
We're all in the back.
I'm not. Fuck you.
I have a plan for right now.
then what did you get?
23.
What did you get?
23.
I have a higher plus. I have a
Okay.
plus 9. Okay, you got a nat 20. I got a plus 9, man.
It's initiative, but technically
And
it's not a
then
net.
you got a 21.
Yeah.
And then
Moving up in the world to 4.
Hey, you're moving up though.
Those dice love you, man.
Positive yardage. We'll go with positive.
Well, we're gonna get some sage next week and burn it and try to
Around your die, just
try to cleanse them.
oops.
I'm gonna step out and
Put
step
a-
into
put a
Lord
little
Philip's face
line
and
of
go
salt
between
around
his
it.
legs and
Keep
go
the fumes
right up into number 1 with
Okay.
my rapier.
If
in
you
his
roll a
grundle?
1, you
in his grundle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18. No, 16.
That'll hit.
Vlad the Impale this bitch.
And then sneak attack because they're right there. 11, 12, 18, 19 magical piercing.
All right. He's looking bloody.
And then I will bonus action disengage and step back behind Lord Phillips.
Okay.
Idea.
Give me 1 sec.
So we're not
Good
using
idea.
no moles. Yeah, so you just see this like hand and a sword go right between your legs into that guy's
balls.
between his
Through your
legs.
cloak. Like, what? No.
Good thing that Lord Phillips never actually wears clothes. It's all just fucking.
No, I wear
This
clothes
guy's
underneath. Yeah.
He feels the tickle of a cowboy hat.
You got
I shudder because it's also cold outside.
you got a little tank tickle right there. Just a-
No, I disguise self. It's actually a white beat. It's
but it still feels like a cowboy hat.
yeah, it still feels like
You hear some screaming from the front.
I'm gonna walk around.
You hear soft.
from the dick shot.
I'm gonna go up to the corner. And I can see them before. I'm gonna throw Shrock into them.
Okay.
Oh, look at Will.
What?
By the way,
Oh, you did this? Was that him?
Yeah. Oh shit.
That was me.
Yeah.
By the way, Will, it's
You like
really
that?
grown in
Um,
nicely.
25.
You need to grow all that out, bro.
Yeah.
Feels weird.
Do
Keep going.
25.
To hit.
Don't stop.
Yep.
We need to start the goat club.
Yeah.
Just a few goats, just hanging
5.
out.
5. Okay.
Everybody's got one. Well, yeah. Now everybody's got some type of facial.
If it helps, your sideborns are way more
Sideborns.
impressive.
Sideborns.
Sideburns.
Oh my god!
You
It's
said-
Jason Sideborns!
Sorry,
I use the
oops came out real fast.
Did you see the one where somebody like did a handstand in a stall of a bathroom, and then they shit and it flew over into the upper toilet, and then it was like, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. That's the best
I
one I
need to
ever
see that
saw.
one. That sounds great.
I'll use a bonus action to throw 2 more.
Damn, how violently they're shitting.
I know.
It's enough to fly down.
It was just like it like freaking pinball.
I can
and then
guarantee that
doink.
person ate like 10 Fiber One bars. And
Uh,
held it for a little
21
bit.
for the first
10
bonus
Fiber
action,
bars and then
a
laxatives.
8 for the second.
Eight on
all
this.
the person in the other stall that wasn't being used, all he heard was
4, 6.
Those are monk weapons.
Mhm.
Did you roll d4s?
I haven't gone up yet.
They're still
They don't go
D4s
till
right
5.
now.
They
How
don't go
much
till
damage?
5.
7?
Oh, I have mobile. I don't need to
6.
do that.
6? Okay.
What?
I just need
He
to
is not
disengage.
looking that bad yet.
Let
Oh,
me make
man.
little
And I'll
creatures.
just come back 1.
abilities. It was just like,
Okay.
I already have one.
Chip.
I will use my action to. I said I was gonna do it. Throw the fucking lantern down and light the bed on fire,
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
and then
It doesn't light.
I will back out and around that corner and peek around because obviously there's something else going on.
Okay.
What do I see? So I've already used my main action, but I might be able to use a bonus action.
Shut up.
Are you telling me to shut up because I sneezed?
Yeah.
Or are you telling him?
That's
to shut
just rude.
You look around and you see some dudes.
up? All right.
Hey,
And
dude.
I will
Maybe
cast
two.
spiritual weapon, and a giant snowball will come out of the sky and hit one of them.
Is that your spiritual weapon?
Yep.
Do we need to die for that?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Did you see there's minis now of
Yeah.
spiritual weapons?
I'm going to pick up that.
I know, it's super
does
Yeah.
22
Because it's got the wall of fire.
22.
Yeah, it's
hit?
got all the walls and
Yeah.
stuff. It's super
Which
awesome.
number 4?
Yeah, number 4.
There's other ones
And,
too. It's like the
7
spirit weapon.
damage.
There's other
Yeah.
like stagnant things. I think there's a flaming sphere that's on there too.
Yeah.
Okay. He's looking bloody.
Okay.
Got
And
one?
that'll be the end of my.
Howard.
All right, I'm gonna shout to my party. It's about to go fucking dark, and
It's about to go fucking dark.
what's this guy right here wielding?
It looks like he has a short sword.
Cool. So I'm gonna reach into my component pouch. I'm gonna grab a piece of bat fur and rub some coal on it, and I'm gonna say a little prayer in deep speech, and I'm gonna cast darkness on his weapon.
Okay.
So 15-foot radius should
Which is
encompass
everybody.
everybody and me, I think. But I can see in it, so that's fine. So that's all magical darkness.
Warlocks are cool.
Okay.
Even though we were taking that.
Yeah, centered on, what did I say, number 5?
Yep.
So, yep, they're all in darkness, and they cannot see me.
Is it 50-foot radius?
15.
Oh, 15.
And I'm going, and it goes around corners, so it's like, if that door's shut, it's not bleeding into there, and it's kind of moving around that way. So I'm going to move inside the building, so they can try to take opportunities of attack. They can't see me, but if they do, it's at disadvantage.
20.
At disadvantage.
It's normal because they get back tactics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 20 hits me.
And then a 22.
Wow, that's bullshit.
So 5 for the first one,
They're
Yep.
poles.
and 6 for the second.
Wow. Okay.
You can't do it on a short sword.
It can't be anything that's being.
Oh, then it's on the
You
ground.
can
If the
select a
point you
point.
choose is on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried.
So just on the ground.
Yeah,
So
you
it
can
could be
start on the
it could
ground.
be something that you're holding, but
Yeah.
it can also just be a point on the ground.
Yeah, it's so basically right beneath him, that little corner right
So
there.
are you still up?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm at 1. I'm very fucking bloodied. And I'm going to move. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I come out right here.
Okay.
And I'm fucking dying!
All right.
I I'm at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Do you want me to mark off the darkness?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna move in the way that they saw you go.
That
They didn't see
They
you go.
Yeah, they
you
are
go.
blinded.
Well, they knew which way you were
They
at.
knew where he was at.
So they're gonna go and boom, they bump into Oops. No!
There's no darkness past there.
Oh, there's not.
No.
It's only
right-
15
right
It
here,
stops
so-
right next to
As soon as he gets here, he can see.
Oh,
Unless
okay.
he was like
I'm not
sprinting
in
full out or
darkness.
something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not in darkness.
And that's ice.
This is basically 5, 10, 15. So this is dark. Past this is light. That's darkness where they're
So
standing.
this is darkness still.
That's darkness right there.
He just walked into light.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that guy's standing in darkness
That's
right
fine.
there.
But he bumped into Oops, so he knows he's there. What a horrible place for Oops to be.
Oh, we're good. As long as I don't go down, I can move away.
I can't get through the
until
door.
somebody gets a shove.
It's still a terrible place to be.
It is. It's also a terrible place to be, but
Well, actually,
You don't have anywhere to run then.
I can run inside.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
They're in your way.
I can run through his legs.
Yeah,
This
some of
guy
them probably
has-
would.
saw you,
I
and
thought
he's
you weren't
gonna
able to
move
pass
this
through an
way.
enemy, a hostile.
That's only
character
halflings.
space.
Oh, it is only halflings. Oh, it's
Only halflings can move through the,
Yeah.
the halfling minions.
halflings say you can move through any.
Any
Oh, you gotta
It's a
take,
big
or
number.
you gotta. Is darkness concentration?
It is.
Yes. So,
You got hit twice.
yep.
So the first one was 5, and the second one was 6.
Actually, that's probably going to fail.
All right.
It's a 7.
So yeah, you need
Yeah.
a 10. So the darkness fades.
Okay. So now I look up and like, oh god. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because you see them, but more importantly, they see you.
Ruh-roh, Ruby.
And you broke the ice, right? Where?
Where did you break the ice?
It was a chain effect, didn't it?
I broke it right
It was over there.
Over
next to
there?
the
Okay,
bridge,
so
like-
hopefully it's still
Alright.
strong where I'm at, because I'm fucking running.
Yeah, I was like,
Number
only
one.
wait, I thought you meant you were gonna jump over the fence and onto the ice.
Does a 18 hit
Yeah.
for 3?
Don't worry, Oops. If you're getting close to
Uh,
death, I'll
that'll
make sure you're not
miss.
the first character death.
Or does 12 doesn't hit you, obviously.
No.
22
Yeah.
for 5.
Do like how the guy with the least
14
amount of
hit?
is talking the most
No.
shit right now.
Okay. 22
Yep.
for 7. Nat 20.
That's a crit.
9.
Roll it, baby.
Roll the D100.
Let's see if it's triple damage.
94.
Oh my
my
god.
Don't get shoved.
And
The next hit
spears-
landed on the foe does an automatic crit, blinded for 1 round, triple damage.
You're going down.
So you take that damage and triple it.
Which was what? 7?
You gave me 9. So
9.
is that with both rolls?
So that's
27.
27 damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, and then if you attack him again, that's an auto crit while he's dead. Well, it's
So
on an auto crit.
yeah, okay, I'm fine. But I'm down though.
They didn't double your max.
Yeah, it didn't double it. It would have been close though.
Make sure to mark your conditions too. Out.
Well,
Because you're still blinded.
Yeah.
You're blinded for a minute.
oh
For a
yeah.
round.
You're blinded
Or
because
for-
you're unconscious.
Well,
That's
yeah,
it.
You're
Yeah.
unconscious and prone.
blinded doesn't matter. I'm just down.
Blinded by the light.
Of the fucking
That
reviewer.
and anybody that's watching can track our stuff
Oh,
through
okay.
the app. That's why we want to try to keep up with our conditions too.
Well, we'll just go incapacitated. Also prone, blinded. We'll go with deafened. I can't hear anything.
Just choose all of them.
We'll go invisible.
No, wait, unconscious.
Unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious also says that you are incapacitated.
Okay.
Stunned. Restrained.
So can you knock him down?
Yeah.
Just to get back up again.
They're never going to keep him down.
My
Alright.
serious.
So
Do they attempt to kill Loops?
No.
But I could.
So number
They
4.
better fucking not. I worked too hard to get my new.
So
Who's gonna
Chip
get to me?
does a 23
They're
hit.
gonna go through the door.
Yeah.
No one knows
Or
that I'm over
6.
there. Besides you.
Yeah.
I saw you move through there.
12
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah, you
or
know,
13 doesn't
but
hit.
You're not gonna get to me, and you don't have healing.
That'll miss.
He has to get to me. He's occupied.
Wow. 15.
Nope.
I mean, if I can be informed that you're down.
2 nat 1s.
That's a dub. That's a fumble.
That's
Is that
Oh,
number
But
seven?
it's because it's yeah.
Oh wow, that was
Is that
a
number
damage
7?
for 2 nat 1s.
Yeah.
Yes. So that is 25.
Terrible maneuver. Nearest opponent gets a free attack with advantage as an immediate action.
Number 7.
It's not the side down.
Good thing I made a new character.
You're not gonna die.
25.
Oh, wait.
That'll hit.
Never mind, young Lucas after me. I can't do either.
8.
I'm saying they're all in the doorway. They're all gonna go inside.
Okay.
Draw them away.
Next hit.
You don't know what I'm over there.
No, I know.
Okay, I was not counting for your sake.
Is an 18 hit.
Right on.
Did the
Suck if we
goblin
get
scream at
3.
all?
guys.
Did the goblin scream at all?
I guess so.
But 15
do we
hit.
hear, you didn't hear anything though. I'm outside of the blizzard.
And that'll miss.
Like, I haven't heard
So
anything.
1 and 6
But-
step up,
I mean,
and then they
Doran
step back.
heard the combat
So
from the
you
other side
guys
of the
can
building.
take
As
attacks
you
if you like.
Take them.
18.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna go pee.
Number 6.
For
I had my
11.
hammer out, so 14.
Hold on.
Building's
14
on
will
fire
hit.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Well, it's not on fire. The bed's on fire right now.
But the
But
building's
the-
going
well,
down eventually.
yeah.
I mean, he
On number
it was
1.
an oil lantern that he
Yeah.
On number 6.
smashed
Yeah, number
on
6.
it, so
Yeah,
I would have hit
okay.
number 6 when he backed up. You would have hit number 1.
Or 9, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, looking bloody.
And you
Alright.
got 11 for number 1.
Mhm.
11 points of damage for number 1.
Yeah, I got it. Well, which one did I do 11?
Potions of healing. Do I? No.
Okay. Alright. So,
now what's happening?
Did we kill one already?
do we have more D4s I can use?
How many D4s you need?
No, it's
2
mine.
for now. I need 3 total, but 2 for now.
What do you want?
Do you want something different for the?
It doesn't matter.
Here,
Just
put
a
this-
1 and a
Put
2.
this out for the spiritual.
They're gonna walk up behind number 1 and 6.
Who are these guys?
And they're going to take attacks.
The kids.
The commoners have come.
The kids are coming to save
The
us.
kids come up and fucking stab him.
They said, "Hey man, we have respect for you." Let's go back at us.
Thanks
No,
for the
once
summer,
again,
mister.
Vince Trent is here to save the day with one of his compatriots.
Mr. H is here.
Mr. H.
That's
Wednesday
Wednesday
night.
game.
That's
Oh.
Wednesday night.
Bill likes to incorporate things that don't exist in this world.
He exists just in another universe. Another realm.
He split the fucking material plane and came here. Yeah, that's it.
Thanos fucked it up.
Yeah, after the snap, you know. God, am I fucking looking forward to see Jake Gyllenhaal play Mysterio.
I honestly don't believe that he's a good guy in this movie.
No, he's never been a good guy.
He's never
No.
been a good guy.
Wait,
He's always been a great actor.
They said that Mysterio is a good guy in this.
he can't be.
That's what I said.
Well-
He's from the multiverse.
The
He's
big
from another.
thing that they were talking about also, though, was the fact that, like, the Skrull are never good guys, but they were good guys in Captain Marvel.
Mhm.
So there's a chance that
the
Mysterio
Skrull-
might actually be a good
The
guy.
Skrulls aren't always bad.
No.
But
from a certain point.
I like what they did with
frequently
them
than
in
not.
Captain Marvel, though.
We need a third D4.
The other kid.
It's gonna come up right at the edge of that walkway, like the wooden walkway there.
Like right there.
Yeah.
The nickel bowl was eating.
Give him our.
Young Bull still hasn't made any actions.
It's okay, buddy.
We're almost there.
I honestly, I feel nat 20s coming from you tonight. I feel them in my bones. They're coming.
And now when Corey goes ahead, he's gonna roll that 20 the whole time.
If you know that snowman you murdered,
I'll take a
you were
nap.
the only one who got that 20. You murdered that snowman.
That's true.
I suppose I do.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. But see, his attack rolls are notoriously really low.
Until we
On
really
this
hit him.
character.
Yeah, all the time.
With
You're
that
this
edge.
fucking badass melee character.
And
and
I
you
never
can't
hit anybody.
Because the dice hate you.
See,
I got one really good crit on the guy that we weren't supposed to kill.
Oh yeah,
Remember
right,
that?
yeah.
See,
Well, this is gonna be
the dice knew we weren't supposed to kill him.
And they wanted you to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Inverse karma.
Yeah. I know.
Oops, I need a dex saving throw.
Oh,
which you fail.
there's.
A deck saving throw?
Which you fail.
Well, yeah.
so that's one death.
Sorry, hold on. That.
I mean, I thought when you take damage, it's
It's only melee that it's
Oh,
an auto
Yeah.
2. Any other damage, it's just
One,
one.
yeah.
So I assume I'm taking a fail.
We'll find out.
Well-
That's a lot of dice.
So I assume a fireball went off?
Oh, number 3 over there. He just went.
Does Young Bull have to roll for this?
No.
he's inside too.
Does Fireball not go around corners?
But if he set it to
does.
a certain area,
If,
It
fire,
won't.
if that's what the fireball is.
Yeah, we don't know what he's doing, so.
Right. Could be lightning bolt. Could be a lightning bolt.
It's actually just a power word kill. He just wanted to roll for it anyway.
Well, if he does more than 35 damage, I just die.
No. You're
No,
on
technically
saves.
not. You're on
saves.
saves now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's off now?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're just on saves now.
Okay, thank God.
Because he just
House
rolled,
rule.
He just rolled 2 fistfuls of dice.
Alright, one is dead,
Oh shit!
and you would take 30 damage. So
But-
take a death save.
Yeah, it's just a death save. Failure.
And the rest of those guys look fucked up.
Fireball go off?
Did Young Bull happen to see anything through the doorway?
You saw a huge fireball hit right there. Boom.
Okay.
But you said this house was dilapidated, so what did it
Wait, is the house on
Fuck up,
fire?
Bill.
www.shutthefockup.com.
fire.
Yeah, is the house on fire?
The inside of the house is on fire.
So can Young Bull
The
even
bed's
go
on
through
fire
that?
right now. That's all that's on fire.
Can Young
Next
Bull
round,
even go
I'm
through
sure
that room? Is
more
it on
catches
fire?
Yeah,
Huh?
I can.
Did
I
he
might
not
take
want it
fire
out?
damage,
Oh.
depending on
What?
what the
Did he
state
not
of the
want it
mood
out?
is right now.
He has his own. He drank it. This is
Okay.
mine. I bought 2.
I mean,
I just didn't realize because they were 2
Well, Bill,
for 2.
I didn't get so aggressive. Calm down.
Lord Phillips ran through the room and he
Jesus
didn't
Christ,
take any
man.
damage. So.
Alright. And you hear a woman's voice boom out and say, "You will regret your actions this day."
That was a
Oh!
woman? Oh, well done.
she likes oops.
She's a burly woman.
Why do you all think women just have to be?
I never
Come
said
on,
that.
man.
Hey, I don't.
Let's go over here.
I
That was a
agree with you.
woman.
That was pretty
I
good.
didn't
Solid.
say
That was a
it.
solid
Yeah,
woman's
that's all-
voice.
I
That was a
agree
pretty
with
good woman's
tough,
voice.
fucking independent women.
Hell
That
They
don't
don't
need
need
no
to
man.
sound fucking girly.
That's
They don't need no man.
Yeah, that's right.
What, that's
Fuck
what
you,
I got
Alabama,
said.
Georgia, and Mississippi. Fuck you guys.
North Carolina.
Theron.
And North Carolina. I'm going to run up, occupy chip space, be like, "Hey, looks like you're doing a real good job over here, guys," and Misty step onto the boat.
Okay.
Do you have a fall
Where?
And then,
to the abandoned boat up there?
yep,
Yeah.
I'm on the very edge. That's where Misty step would put me.
Oh, I can't read that.
Okay, you got it.
And
So, guys,
do I
think we could've
recognize
made
the
this
difference
video just a
between the
little bit
D4s and the
Leather wearing.
It looks like the D4s are combating, like they're in combat with the other guys that were attacking him.
Okay. So then, with blue number 1, I will shoot him with a firebolt.
Okay.
$11.
That's exactly what you needed.
Ooh.
Ayo.
They got a lot of hit points, but they're easy to hit. They look like thugs.
For 3 points of fire damage.
How much?
3.
All right, he's looking like he's just hanging on by a thread.
Oh my god.
Oh
All right,
Which
Well
one was
done.
that?
Number 1.
Young Bull.
Hey!
Hey!
Young Bull will go
Rocco.
into a rage.
Yes.
Step forward, and seeing his downed companion, he will grapple him and drag him behind him.
Okay.
And that's my action and movement. And I bonus action reach, so that's my turn.
Okay.
Nice.
You're still. And Young Bull will yell,
The house
"Boots is
is on
down!"
fire.
Okay.
He put him back
Top of the round.
Well, I mean,
Don't that one.
oops.
Oh, 3.
All
They were
right.
staring at a 16 and then it flipped to a 3.
Dornan.
Fight number 7.
You failed.
Firearm strike.
Those of you keeping track at home, we got
13.
2 failures.
That'll hit.
Hey, Zane.
I thought you had your
Holy
Kasura
shit!
Yeah.
See that.
What?
I'll make sure that it's Chip.
Yeah!
What?
Nothing. You'll see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I
I see.
just went for unarmed because of what the
Now, question is,
Agile parry
who does he-
Oh, okay.
for 5.
5 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Bonus action, do flurry of blows.
Okay.
That one for that one.
Uh-oh. That's a
Rolling the
fumble.
one.
Fumble.
Where are you?
Blood Dusser in the house.
I'm going to guess a 10 to 13.
22.
Mighty Disarm. Disarm 1d6 spaces away. Disadvantage 1 round.
Well, you didn't have a weapon, so.
So his hands fall.
You got Candyman, bro.
Chip's like, I know. I know how you feel. Just screw it back into place. You'll be all right.
You throw the punch so hard that it just goes. Goosh.
So
yeah,
this
this
last
is-
one is disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
You de-glove yourself up
17
your whole
That'll
hand.
hit.
for 8.
All right.
I hate
bloody.
watching the degloving videos.
You all done?
That's all I got.
Chip.
For safety training. All right. I'm going to bonus action move my.
Hey, did you get hit?
Yeah, but spiritual weapon's not concentration.
True. That's why it's OP.
Yeah.
Cool type.
I'm gonna move that over 20 feet to number 7,
That's a big ass.
And then he dispels magic.
Fucking roll and knock him out of the way.
and I will make my attack with it. Does 19 hit?
Yep.
All right.
Magic number's 11.
Cool.
70.
It will take 12 points of damage.
It dies.
That was my kill.
You
You
bitch.
pull 7 out if you can.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I will attack number 4 with my Warhammer.
Okay.
Does an 8 hit? Okay.
Nope. Well done.
I'm actually going to back up to Lord Phillips.
Alright. Like there? Or in front of him?
By the door.
Alright. 4 is going to try to hit you. With advantage because pack tactics.
I can't tell you what to do.
Heal.
218.
I know,
So
but there's
22
two
to
other
hit.
spaces near me, but it's fine. You already did your movement, so.
4, 5.
5 points.
Yep. Alright, Howard.
Alright, so
Blast the
10,
bird.
15, 20, 25 right here.
So that is on fire. Like there's fire and culminating the opening to the door.
Okay,
And you would see that. So I'm telling you that before you walk in.
so fuck. God damn it.
God damn it, Bill! You killed my character with your fucking fire.
Man, I'm just so glad that Bill's the one that lit it on fire. And I wanted to light it on fire.
So I'm gonna take damage if I
Because
walk through
Oops
there, right?
dies because of it.
You're 1 hit
And
point,
you're
too.
at 1 hit point.
I mean, you can hop on the ice. Well, Youngbull smashed it.
All types of plans went out the window.
Wow. What
Hold
are the odds that
on. There's a door here.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get to Oops. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's literally like the whole building's on fire now. Like
That whole room is
Oh,
probably.
I wouldn't have moved Oops in here if I knew it was on fire.
No, the
He lit
other
it on
room's on
fire.
fire, not the room we're in.
They didn't
lit
know
the
that I lit it on fire on that side.
I mean, there's
We all knew
fire.
that you lit it on
involved.
fire.
Yeah,
We
And I mean,
declared we're
not to
lighting it on
mention
fire.
there's, embers
Everything.
of the fireball that went off up here too. So I mean, you're kind of fucked in all angles.
All right then.
I don't know what that means, but
We don't know how many.
You don't know what that means?
fucking all anals.
At all angles.
Oh.
all right,
Not in all of your anals.
That's what I heard. Fucking all anals over here.
At all angles.
Especially Oopses.
Yeah.
as an action, I'm gonna drink my potion of healing then, because whatever.
Where are the odds?
4, 5. I heal for 6.
Hey, y'all got a lot of money. You can res them.
I don't know if we have enough money for.
It's an action to drink the potion, right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to tell.
Right up there.
You just need to pass this one.
I do. I
You
need
need
to pass this one.
this one, and I can get to
Then
you
we're
and do
good.
something.
I mean, if you did a bonus action, use your spiritual weapon.
That wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, not to metagame, but I mean, Youngbull could try to stabilize you
Healing is an action for me.
if he would think to do that.
He's raging, so he doesn't care.
Well, he cared enough to pull him inside.
Yeah.
But I feel like he'd be like, "Cool, he's safe."
Cool, he's safe inside the
When
burning
Youngbull
building.
turned around, did he see the fire?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
you would see the fire.
I
coming.
know- then I know what
You would
Youngbull
feel
will do
heat.
next
It's
turn.
cold outside. You feel the heat coming from that fucking room too.
Well, it feels warm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there and I'm gonna tell Chip to go save Oops.
Okay.
Burning
All
low.
right. Let's see.
Well, all depending on if Young will stabilize it. Oops has another turn for it to fail.
So
It all
fails
relies
this?
on the die.
Natural one.
It
I
just
don't
has
need
to
a
be
natural
under
one. I just need a
10.
9.
But I'm just saying.
all right.
Well, you did roll that new character.
I did roll a new character because he was in jail. So.
10 won't hit you, right?
No.
Well, now Oops is going to be in hell.
Actually, I have a good AC now.
22 to hit
That'll hit.
for
Oh, God.
3, so 1.
If Youngbull goes down,
I'm not going down.
No, there's no way he's gonna go down.
23 to hit
I mean, I
Good
got
one.
it.
for 7, so 3.
Okay.
Nat 20,
Wow.
See, that's what fucked me.
11, so 5.
What's the
What's the roll?
Oh, yeah. 84.
And stay down. Prone, stunned for 1 round. DC 15
fuck.
con save or move half until
Oh
rest.
boy.
Double damage.
So 22, so you take
11.
11.
Make a con save to see if you hobble for the rest of this fucking day.
you got it?
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
I got it.
Okay, but
You're very unlucky.
You're prone and stunned for 1 round.
Amy and Reckless, but they get advantage.
22 to hit.
Back tactics.
That'll hit.
You're stunned, right? Does that
And
mean
prone.
auto crit?
Prone now.
Stunned is auto crit, right?
I thought.
No.
No,
No,
I thought-
paralyzed is auto crit.
Paralyzed is auto crit. Paralyzed is
6, so 3.
Okay.
We just have to-
22. So 3, so 1. 22 to hit.
You are
8, so
also
4.
incapacitated, too.
Huh?
He's also incapacitated too.
Yeah. Just done
19 to hit.
So it is auto crit.
It's not
19 will
auto-crit.
hit.
No.
No.
7.
It just
So
means he
3.
can't make actions or
All right,
reactions.
young bull
Yeah, he
is
can't
just bloody.
Is it paralyzed and unconscious?
4 is going to try to hit Dornan. 23 to hit.
Yep.
For 5.
What are you gonna do on your turn?
22 to hit.
Guess we'll never
So
know.
7. 6 is going to try to hit the one dude. That'll miss.
Funny how every time I get in a combat with some weak guy,
I know.
I get crit and then I'm out of combat for the rest of the.
Dude, Corey's been rolling mega fucking crits tonight too.
Yeah, and then my 90.
Well, didn't you say you felt 20s?
I did.
There was a 20.
No.
Given, I guess when you give him 8 chances at advantage to roll
Yeah.
a 20, that's
Gonna
some
happen.
pretty good
Yeah,
odds
it's
there.
stacked in their favor. Oh, fuck. Well,
Well, guys, this is the night we lose half the party.
Yep.
Except for Theron.
They're in GTF the fuck old.
man, I wish you could fly.
I know. Yeah, just fly the fuck out of here and let you all die.
Bye.
Man, everybody's been a real dick to Chip, and now they need him.
Oh,
Oh,
you still can't
man.
fly. So.
Okay.
Alright, so that's their turn. Alright, those
Young
two
bull
dudes
doesn't
are
do
going to go.
anything.
I know.
Let's see. That'll hit for.
So while Corey fights himself, what are we thinking, guys? Are we going to be able to get out of this alive?
Well,
I mean, I know at least I can, so.
6 or number 1 is dead.
Yay. Got it.
bye.
If Oops dies, this will be the first character I've had that's died.
Alright, he's going to take his other attack on the other one.
It's okay. It's not bad.
That'll
It's not
hit.
bad.
It's a valiant death.
I know. I got a nice cock shot
Yeah.
underneath the cock.
You
so,
try to save Lord Phillips and died.
6 dies.
It's okay, Zane. I've only ever had my characters die.
I was literally
and
trying to
that's
come
why
in
I
there
asked
and
you
shove a
damage.
potion of healing down your throat.
I know.
And I was
And
at
then
one
you
hit
were
point.
one hit points
That
left.
fire was just
You to take
too much.
I would have
We
been
all
down.
agreed that
You
the
were
fire
gonna
was
sacrifice
a good idea.
yourself for me?
Huh?
You were gonna sacrifice yourself for me?
No.
You
I
literally-
actually thought the fire was a terrible
tossed it through
idea.
the fire.
Put that out there.
Just Kobe.
Smashes on the ground next to you instead.
It smashes on my face, gives me another
It-
fail,
it
but
gets
then
like
it
a
heals
sip,
me like more.
Like, well, a little bit goes in your lips, and you get like a 1 hit point back.
But don't worry. This red D4 over here is going to be your ex machina.
Oh, motherfucker.
But
What'd I get for not knowing my fucking spell list?
What do you have?
Mage Hand.
Oh, you could have made his hand it into his mouth.
So she's going to put her hand out, and she's going to look down at you, and she's going to ease it just to the left a little bit, and she's going to blast a cone of cold and completely decimate those dudes.
Okay.
I'll call it.
So every single one of those dudes is dead.
Yeah, even if they save, I'm sure they're gone.
Yeah, they had 2
They-
hit
Does it
points.
put out the fire?
Yes, that
Wait.
that she created.
Yes.
She angled it that way, so it's not gonna fuck with that. All right. And she looks down at you and shakes her head, and then it's gonna go to Theron.
How's that number 4 orb looking?
Looking pretty bad.
Think he's looking pretty cold. Chromatic orb. Fire.
Okay.
That's cool, it still comes to my turn.
15.
That'll
that'll hit.
That'll be for a 11 points of fire damage.
He melts away.
I picture the.
Hope you're feeling warmer.
Young bull, you're stunned.
I'm stunned. My
Oops.
turn is over.
No one can help Oops, but Oops.
Oh god.
17! 17!
You are out of initiative. What would you like to do?
Yumble will stand up and drag Oops out of the house.
Well, before he drags him out of the house, I'm gonna run through the burning room to Oops and cast.
These dudes.
Disappear in a cloud of smoke.
I was
Who's
so
are
pissed that you
these?
died. I'm spending so much money
all that work.
to like keep you alive and keep you out of jail.
So who?
Like I'm literally
Is he just gonna leave without
3,000 gold in the hole right now because of us.
Is the lady still there?
I run through the burning room. Do I take any damage?
Your wings are on fire.
Well, I'm used to that. I work on a forge.
You take 1 fire damage.
Okay.
That would
And
have
I'll
killed me.
yeah. And I run over to Oops and I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
I would have knocked you out.
And
And then you would have died.
at second level. So you get back 10 hit points.
She walks into the house and waves her hand,
Oh,
and
plus
all
4,
the fires now go out.
Okay. So I give you 14 hit points. I go over to Young Bull and I kind of shake him.
Young
I noticed that
Bull's
you're not
already
dead.
conscious
Oh.
and standing.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm gonna walk through the house, and as I'm gonna get to the other side, see what the fuck was going on over there. As I walk by, I'm gonna,
Oops. Oops, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess I'm okay. That hurt a lot.
I'm gonna pat Oops on the shoulder and say, "Good job, buddy."
Thanks.
And then I'm gonna walk out.
She looks at you all and says, "Well, I feel as though you all owe me something.
Who are you?
My name is Grinda. Grinda Garloff. I'm a resident of this area. I heard a ruckus, and I decided to see what was going on.
You're pretty handy. That's all.
I guess you could say that. Now, since I helped you, you all will accompany me to my home. There's something that you all can help me with.
Do you have food?
For you,
Yes.
we shall see."
Okay. I'm in.
Wait, by the way, I would have Misty stepped back down.
Am I still wearing my hat?
Joined up with everyone.
Okay. I didn't know, like, with
This
being
guy's
down
self
and
still stays. I don't think it would stop.
No, it's a magic item, so
And it's not
Is it
concentration.
yeah, if
No.
it's not concentration, then you would adjust.
Well,
did the
hat
hat
casting
comes
it,
off?
or is
no,
it?
the hat doesn't fall
no,
or
off.
is it
he
him?
can cast it at will. The,
So
the hat lets him cast it at will.
Okay.
So if the hat falls off, does
No.
it go away?
Why would the hat fall off?
I went down and he threw me into the room. I'm just saying.
Hmm.
Okay. But if the hat does come off, does it go away?
No,
Oh.
because you're still attuned to the hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
so
so
that's
like
fine.
5
And the
times.
spell is still cast on you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine.
So you
Yeah,
gonna accompany her.
I will say that yes, I would accompany her. I don't know
She
about the
is
rest.
going
go
to
with her.
lead you. You don't really need to use the map, but she's going to lead you to this building.
Okay.
Okay.
And as she's on her
We could have
way,
taken
she's
one.
going to say, "So, what brought you to Old Lady Fuoco's residence? I noticed while I was in there, she's no longer with us. Normally, I would say that it makes sense, seeing as she was kind of on her deathbed already.
Is that why her son murdered her?
Her son? I haven't seen him in some time, but
Yeah.
if you say he was there doing it, where did he go?"
No idea. We haven't seen his son, and I don't know what our friend over there is talking about, so. Motherfucker.
Oh, if the hat does
11
come
on
off,
deception.
the spell does end.
She's like,
Is it? Yeah, the spell ends if the hat is.
"Well, I hope
Okay.
they catch him."
So,
Unless it's different.
what inclined you to
The
help
hat
us?
disguise.
And
Oh yeah. It does
Not
say
so
the
much
spell
helping
ends if the
you,
hat is removed.
just I saw what they were doing to my town, and I decided to do something about it.
You said something about us assisting you.
We'll talk about that when we get to my house.
Okay.
alright.
So you guys make your way there.
Pulls out the flip flop.
Super strong people in the slum.
Let me see. Something else. So,
real quick retcon. As you guys were kind of gathering yourselves,
Found a stone.
Lord Phillips will have.
the two of you hear some screaming coming from this area.
There's screaming over there.
What type of voice? Deep voice, kid's voice, woman's voice?
Give me an insight check.
That 20 plus.
Sounds like children's voice.
I'll run over.
So mine's at 24.
You trying to make amends for your past actions?
I'll follow him.
You run up, and two of the little boys you saw earlier said, Jinx fell in.
Where?
Oh no.
He's in the ice. We can't get him.
Where? How far in?
Let him die.
Right here.
If he dies, he
dies.
I'm gonna reach my metal arm through and see if I can feel a kid.
On ice?
Ew.
Are you
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the ice.
Fuck you, pervert!
I mean,
It's 9:24, by the way.
Okay, we'll wrap up in a few.
Okay.
It'll be quick.
Yep.
So give me a athletics check.
Athletics, you say?
And I'll say because it's your metal arm, you don't feel the effects of the cold, so it's
Right.
just normal.
Also a fondling check.
9.
It just doesn't seem like you can get a hold of him.
Can I try again?
Did Young Bull notice?
they yelled this out loud.
like
Did you guys
Yeah,
yell
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I'm
I
going
would
help.
run that way.
Young Bull would probably jump in
Okay.
if he had known about it, since
Yeah, if
he
you want to
probably
jump
would
in.
have followed the party members. So
Are you just gonna jump in the water?
yeah, he'll jump right in. And,
Okay. So you can see the kid.
All right.
You can hand him up if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll grab him, pull him
Alright.
out.
Fine.
And
Do it
she
that
says, "Bring him to my home. Yeah, there's a fear of frostbite. We need to get him
And
by
I'll,
the fire."
I'll wrap him inside my cloak and
Okay. So
start
you guys will kind of
dragging
make
that way.
haste over to her home.
I'll cast prestidigitation on his clothing to warm it up.
Okay. That'll work. All right. So you guys get in there. She kind of sets him in the bed, lets him kind of start to fall off.
I do it until 3 articles of clothing are warmed.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
stay that
Can't
way
you
for an hour.
dry him?
So she looks at you all and she says, "So now to the assistants. What the hell is that?"
Nope.
Thought you could.
Okay. So I'm going to show you all something if you agree to a job for me.
Lady, we're not into that type of stuff.
What's the job?
Hey.
Oh,
Don't speak for all of us.
okay.
When you have time, sometime sooner rather than later, I would appreciate. This will probably take a day of your time. You don't have to do it right away, but sooner the better.
Okay.
I would like you to search the bottom of this harbor. I've heard of a treasure below, and if you find it, I will give you half of whatever is there.
Do you know what part of the harbor?
Wait, what?
Right outside here.
By the boat?
Out this way.
Oh, right here.
No.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
back behind
Out-
there is like full
Out
ocean.
into the harbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how much was
Fuck it.
down there?
It's like, young bull, you want to go swimming?
I don't know what is down there, but I find myself to be kind of a treasure hunter. And it kind of piques my interest, the rumors that I've heard, to see what might be down there.
It might be best if we come back when the weather's better than this fucking blizzard outside. But, I mean, you helped us only proper that we help you.
And maybe in 5 more levels.
Well, if you agree to assist me, I might be able to help you with the cold.
I'm all for it.
I'm down
Yeah.
for it.
I like treasure.
So please follow me. She opens this door, and when you walk in, you see a large metal object that looks like a lobster.
What?
Is it a rock lobster?
Wait. Have we seen an image of this before?
You can give me a Arcana check.
7.
You haven't really heard of something.
Because
like
didn't
this.
we see
Temple of
something
God.
at the Temple of Gond
Like this?
that was tubular?
Okay.
Well, we don't know what it is.
We don't know what.
What's a shotgun? What's a shotgun?
Better question.
Yeah.
This device is called an apparatus of Quellish.
Ooh.
When
Heard
you
that guy.
when you have a day to spare, you may use this to see if you can find my treasure.
None of us have.
Our
I don't
treasure.
think
Oh my
any
God.
of us have operated one of these before. Do you have like
Isn't
an
that
instruction
that
booklet
giant
for
sentry
something?
bot that
I can show
Point
you how
Waterdeep
to
for
work
like
it.
30
Alright.
weeks was hunting after.
So
And
I'm
then the Jews were
not
never
trying to
gonna
sound
come
like a
again.
dick, but I'm probably going to sound like a dick. Why not just go down there yourself in this thing and fetch the treasure yourself?
Well, I'm getting rather old, and I figured that younger adventurers might fare a little better than me.
Fair enough.
What if we just find it and take it?
I guess it was hard for you to see what I did back there because you were already dead.
Oh.
But I don't think you want to do that.
Excuse my employee.
This room is getting warm. That
Um,
was a bit of a burn.
he's just curious, is all. Gnomes can be a bit curious every now and then.
I look like a halfling.
Or halfling, sorry. I get the two confused a lot, sorry.
What's the difference? You're all small.
Jesus Christ.
So, this will be waiting for you all here. Just come back and see me when you're ready to.
Do you mind if we rest up here and
We'll
maybe we
start
can do it
first thing in the
tonight?
morning? Yeah.
Or first thing
Oh,
in the
yeah.
morning?
If you would like to, that is fine by me.
Let's do it.
There's not a lot of room in my place, but if you'd like to stay, you're welcome to start a fire in the other room. A controlled fire, obviously. It's not going to harm the apparatus, so.
You're the one that set the house on fire. I don't know what you're looking at me for.
It was your idea.
Excellent. Yeah.
All
Well,
right,
then
yeah.
we'll sleep here for the night and do it first thing in the morning.
First thing in
Then.
the morning, yeah.
Yeah. Great.
So we're gonna wrap up here for tonight.
Nice.
Hope
Good
you
stuff.
guys, hope you guys enjoyed the episode.
Close. You
Who's
were
gonna
one
bring
save
us?
away.
Man, if you rolled fucking less than a 10 on that last one, that was it.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Yeah.
So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We're happy to have you all here, and
Yeah.
everybody will be here for next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be.
All right. So we will see you guys next Thursday. Thanks for
See ya.
watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Oh.
Send it.
Send it.